subscribe.
Beat me to it.
I know. Hi, everyone. It's Carrie, aka Nerdygirlcreates. It's Otaku Tuesday, and I'm back with the squad, and we're going to be talking about some big announcements from Seven Seas, as well as My Dress Up Darling getting us another season. How's everybody doing? What's up, Mark? How are you?
I'm doing good. Yeah. I got a update on the husband coming home. He'll be home October 10th. So yay on that. So he'll be home from Japan soon.
That's awesome.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have sent you money to buy stuff.
I mean, I've been trying to go over there if they just open up their borders.
Yeah, you can go on a guided tour.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be crap. I'm dying to go.
I looked
up different places to fly from. Cheapest place I could find is actually Boston. And business class is only $10,000, so maybe I'll treat myself.
Wow.
Economy's only $4,000, so.
Do you get a group discount if, like, Mark and I come?
Yeah.
But you guys can fly out to Boston and then fly to wherever, because I'm assuming it's going to stop in, like, San Diego or something, and then
Probably
Hawaii, and then, yeah.
Yeah.
When my brother had to fly out there, he had, like, 5 stops before he got there, and he's like, are we there yet?
Well, first class is only 17, so, I mean, if you want to ball out of control. I'm done with money, but I'm not
crowdfunding soon.
I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. You're gonna get monetized first, then it's a tax write-off.
There you go.
So, have you guys had a chance yet to look at the Seven Seas announcements that just came out?
Nope.
Yeah.
I've been so busy with life.
I know. You're like, how's that going?
I literally screwed home from welding shop after working all day, took a shower, ate, and I literally made a drink and got dressed, and now I'm here. Ooh, that's cute looking.
Look at that kitty cat.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of cat. I think this conversation happened on Instagram. There's a lot of cat manga.
Yeah, didn't you bring that up, Mark?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like there's too much cat manga. It's starting to get like Isekai manga, where it's like too much, people, too much.
God damn.
But I do love cat manga, though, but not all of it.
Well, this one is My New Life as a Cat, and it's about a boy who meets a girl, but he ends up stuck in the body of a cat. He gets in a traffic accident and winds up in the body of a cat. At first, it's all fun and games as he gets used to his new form, but then the novelty wears off and the hunger sets in. Luckily, he's picked up by a girl his age and who gives him food and a home off the streets. I don't know.
Actually sounds kind of cute.
It sounds awesome. You had me at cat and then Isekai. I'm fucking there. Ooh, I'm there.
I don't know. Maybe.
They have me at rom-com.
Oh, it's a rom-com too? Those are all of my favorites. Kitties, rom-com, Isekai.
I know.
See, Nick loves the rom-com.
I love it. I love pussy. Cats.
Yeah, Sorry. It looks really cute. I like the art on the cover.
Yeah, I really like the art style.
It's cute. It's almost like a watercolor style. I like it.
Then the next one is, let's see. If this would just like work with me.
Puppy.
Yeah, my puppy's here. Okay, Cinderella Closet. It's a plain Jane who left the countryside to start her college life in Tokyo, and she's secretly in love with a coworker at her part-time job, but lacks the self-confidence to confess her feelings to him. Then she meets a glamorous but sharp-tongued fashionista who begrudgingly agrees to play fairy godmother. There you go, another rom-com.
Yeah.
Not into it. Sounds boring.
Yeah. It's like another Cinderella one. Okay. It just didn't sound that great.
Now, if this is a boy's love, it would sell.
Yeah, right. I feel like, the Cinderella thing is just overdone. More so than the cat thing.
Yeah. I feel like that.
Wow, our comments are just blowing up. Hi, guys. Or is that from last week? This is all new, right?
This is all
God
new.
damn. I just clicked on
it.
I forgot about it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. You're almost important to us. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys.
I thought I was clicked over there, but I wasn't.
I even said hello in the beginning of the video in the chat. Did you not catch that?
See, water down pop. I agree. Is Truck-kun going to be in the cat manga? Because if not, that will be the best isekai ever.
Truck-kun. Oh.
Oh, later on, can I talk about a new manga I just found out about?
Sure.
It
We can
sounds
definitely
dirty,
do
but
that.
it's wholesome.
I think we'd definitely do that because I think there's only one more that they announced at 7 Seas, so we could definitely go into that next. Because Cinderella is easy to write out.
I do believe cats are the best, kitty cat. But yeah, I'm not all for all the cat manga though. I'm sorry.
Don't listen, Logan. Don't listen.
I do love cats.
I have cats too.
Yeah, I had two of them. 2 of them.
I'm all about the kitties.
I want to get.
I thought you were working, Otaku.
I thought it said meth for a minute. I was like, oh, okay. Whatever, dude.
To each their own. Oh my god. I think we're at this point. I'm so tired. Just like this last one is more of a thriller. It's called Soloist in the Cage. Chloe and her baby brother, is that Lockie, were born in prison the size of a city, a walled-off collection of ramshackle buildings full of dangerous criminals who live bleak and isolated lives. Their parents are gone, leaving Chloe to care for her brother. When a trio of soldiers manages to break out of prison, Chloe goes with them but loses Locke during the escape. After years of training, she returns to the prison city with one goal: to find her now 11-year-old brother and get him out of that hellhole.
So it's not a porno with that name. Just checking. That's what it sounds like to me.
Nope. I'm just wondering, Soloist in a Cage, I'm thinking singer. I kind of got thrown off.
I'm thinking.
I'm thinking.
We want to be family friendly for the most part, right? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one's kind of like, I'll see what other people like. The last two are like, I'll see what other people think first, maybe.
The artwork inside doesn't look like the cover artwork. Are you talking about Soloist?
Oh.
That would suck. That's like
yeah.
Western comic books.
False advertising.
Hey, you love this beautiful cover art? Well, it's done by a 5-year-old on the inside.
I know, right? That's pretty much comic books now.
Yep. Can't wait to go to... Oh, God.
J. Scott Campbell does the cover, but in the inside...
That's all that matters. You're buying it for the cover. Duh. I have a bunch of Campbell sets, like his Cheesecake Women and the Redheads.
I love his art.
Yeah.
Right behind me, I have his Wonder Woman framed.
He does the sexiest Mary Jane. Like, I love it. His Black Cat's good, but he does really nice villains too, though. Like,
yeah.
Did you see the Scorpion cover they did? That's like worth a crap ton of money. It's so nice.
No, I didn't see that, but I've seen his Harley.
Oh yeah, when I go to San Diego, whenever I go to San Diego, New York, I buy like the little collector packs, and like I'm also a huge Spider-Man guy, so I love it.
Yeah, I have a couple of his Spider-Man covers with Mary Jane, including the one that everybody was outraged about.
What, where she's holding a cup of coffee and she's like
and
just
sitting on the couch,
thick as hell? Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to say it was unrealistic how she was sitting. I was like,
I'm okay with it. I'm also a dude, so
it's fictional. Let's let it go. If you've seen some of the moves in manga,
yeah, unrealistic for a superhero comic. Come on.
I know. It's like she's sitting on a couch. I don't get it. She's got one leg propped up, and the other one I think was kind of like.
It was her body proportions that people were pissed about more than anything. Her giant hips and her tits weren't matching up with the size of her body, so they thought it was over embellished. But did you know female bust size has increased over like 30% in the past like 20 years in comics? I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah. Fun fact. But I was reading it in the 90s, so I loved it and grew up with it, so it doesn't bother me. Like all the busted women.
Same here. Like my whole images of like the Jim Lee X-Men women and
Image Comics or like Top Cow.
Yeah.
Love me some Witchblade.
Witchblade, yes. I think I have some of the earlier ones from Image.
I was a big Image guy. I was a big Top Cow guy too, but yeah. They were just all just hot women and buff dudes.
Darkness.
Darkness was awesome. Well, he had a great backstory, but whatever.
Yeah, we're losing Marg. I guess.
Yeah, I'm not in the comic book game anymore.
Let's just talk about Yona the Red Dawn.
He means what was it? Was it 1Q of the Dawn?
Yeah, 1Q of the Dawn. Red Sonja. Yeah, his Sonja covers are nice. If you're talking about JCS.
Mm-hmm. But what's this manga you're talking about?
Oh, hold on. Let me pull it up. Give me 1 sec. You guys want to discuss amongst yourself? I actually have it saved as a bookmark, which I shouldn't do because it's not a good.
Oh, what do you?
Bye, Nick. Nick was overexcited. He knocked himself right out of the stream. Everybody likes the big titties.
Yeah. Oh, Amy.
Glad I came that back. I do that all the time. Like I should just take this tab and move it over. There we go. I do that all the time. I'm clicking and changing stuff, and I'm like, click. Oh shit! I just clicked out. All right, let me share screen, and it's not as dirty as it sounds. I read it all today.
Okay.
But the premise is wacky.
Canceled.
I should be.
Otaku says canceled.
Okay, so
I'm not even going to attempt to say that.
Ori no Kona wa Bishoujo Takara no Ka. Basically, who posted it? I'm trying to think. It was the Prom G. And this guy loses his member, and that little girl is his member, and it's just a funny, cute story. Like, it's nothing sexual, even though it's hypersexualized, and it's hilarious. At one point, she wants to dress up and hide and go incognito to go outside, and she wears a hat and everything. It just looks like a censored member. She's got like the blurb and just it's cute and fun. If you want something that's funny and wacky, it's 9 volumes, 9 issues so far. It's pretty good.
I don't even want to know how this accident occurred to make her.
Well, hold on 1 second. Let me see. I'll see if I can show you real quick. It doesn't show you anything perverted, but what was it? Oh, it says the dick that goes outside. Yeah, because she just wants to go outside and live her life.
I just want.
It looks like it, but it's not. She's literally drawn like, see? It's just her hair. She's in a jacket.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I see it now.
But where is it with the blurb? Like, it had me rolling. Oh, right there.
Wow.
Anyways, I thought it was cute and fun.
Baz Reed's book says, "Oh my god, this reminds me of the BL where the dicks became sentient and started talking." Like that episode of Pam and Tommy.
You know what it reminded me of? Did you guys ever read Midori Days back in the day where the guy gets the little cute girl with green hair for his hand?
No.
Okay, well, I'm the only one, I guess, that's too cool and was reading shit before it was like rom-coms and josei. Not mansplaining, I'm just letting you know.
No, that's okay. I was just like, it's so weird. I'm surprised I didn't hear about it.
It just came out a little while ago. And I was like, what is this trash? I need to try this. It's spicy like my drink. It's delicious. I'm drinking.
Is it spicy?
Why so spicy? Well, I'm drinking a delicious mezcal with
I'm just thinking it's weird that it would become
margarita.
A girl.
Well, why not? You saw what it looked like. That's hilarious. Just like a spoof, like 4-panel comic.
Nothing surprised me in manga anymore.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
I'm surprised Yoshimi didn't come up with that idea.
Ooh. I just look like I was.
Ooh.
Yep. So I'm pumped. When I'm going to New York Comic Con, I'm wasting my Friday to wait in line and see the world premiere of Chainsaw Man before you suckers.
Yes. I can't. You got to tell me. You also got to get over there and find out where Bleach is streaming.
Oh, is that going to be at the con too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sent it to you. I thought you got it.
I could have. I've been so busy.
I'm still hoping it's not Disney Plus.
My past couple days have been a goddamn blur, so sorry.
So I have not finished the first season of this show, and I'm still trying to finish the manga.
I'm out. Bye, guys.
Busy. It's like
I'm kidding. It's so cute.
It is, and I love it so far.
Yeah, same. I think I'm on like episode 5 or 6.
Fuck.
It's so cute.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you did. You went.
And there's no bad weather, so I can't even blame that.
Yeah.
I know, guys. How long can I go without
What was
blinking?
it like this last time? I was like,
I know. So like they announced a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
So
was-
but there's no details when or.
Well, the only thing I read on a different website was saying that it's because of all the fan outcry of like people wanted more of it, which I'm glad they're finally listening. Like it was so cute, and plus you saw the bootlegs, all like the little weebs, getting all excited. They're like, "Oh, I love Myron. Oh, if I had a girlfriend, I want her." It's like she wouldn't be talking to you, bro. You got a neck beard, and you're like 45. These are just straight facts. I'm sorry.
oh man.
Oh boy.
We need a Yona sequel. That's what I want.
Yes.
You need to listen to me about Yona.
We need a Yona sequel. And we need a Noragami. Another season of that.
We need another sequel.
Snow White with red hair.
No, we need a good Berserk that doesn't suck.
Yes. Yes, there's a bunch of anime from early 2000s, late 90s that need a good reboot.
Yep.
And Berserk is definitely one of them. I mean, I'm surprised they did Bastard. I'm still.
I still need to watch. I haven't had time. I've been insane. Oh, did you guys see? I went to a barcade. That was fun as shit.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh,
that looked like it was
fun. That was so fun. Sorry. I get sidetracked like looking. I'm like, oh, people.
I know. You say one thing and he's like, oh my God, let's talk about that.
I do go outside every day though.
I know, but like,
it's more than me.
My God. But yeah, we need a Yona. We need a Berserk. What else do we need?
Well, they did redo Hellsing, which was nice.
Yes. And also Full Metal.
Apothecary Diaries would be cool as an anime.
Ooh, a new Chobits, like a better art style. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Soul Eater.
Just more Clamp in general. Is that Josei or what is that? A seinen?
What?
What's that?
Just most of the stuff from Clamp. Besides like X, like Chobits.
I think it's like shoujo, shoujo, maybe Josei, but I think it's mostly shoujo because I think it was released in shoujo magazines.
Oh, okay. No, I don't touch grass. I touch concrete in the sky, baby.
I was gonna write something else, but now I have to stop.
All right.
I don't. This person says, I honestly don't think Berserk is ever gonna get it solid.
You can't contain Berserk in just one small box.
Oh, Chobits is a seinen. Yeah, I could see that.
I'd see it more as a cyberpunk, to be honest, but it's so cute.
Toilet Bound season 2. I didn't even know they had a season 1.
Yeah.
I keep on saying I want to read it. I have all of it.
We need a redo of Promised Neverland season 2.
Yeah, we do. We need a season 2 of Redo of Healer.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I am been watching it with my brother. He's all into it.
That's not too spicy for you?
No, I think after like that first episode of Goblin Slayer.
But Goblin Slayer is so good though. That's the thing. Like Goblin Slayer isn't as bad as everyone thinks. All the other stuff kind of bad, but
is that the one that was trying to get banned in like Australia?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, because he kind of goes overboard with his revenge.
It's because goblins physically assault females, and he murders one of them because she's like him. He's like, okay.
Oh, I was talking about Redo Hero.
Oh, Redo. Oh, yeah, Redo's hardcore, but it's a great revenge story.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when he turned the captain of the guards that raped him into a woman and turned the rest of the guys into orcs and made them have an orgy, and they set the place on fire. Kind of hardcore.
Yeah. Like, even like the princess, what he does to her. He like brainwashes her.
Anyways,
like, okay, let's not like make sure kids don't watch this.
Listen, I have the anime. It was great, but I really want the physical copies. But let's change the subject. Mark seems very uncomfortable.
Sorry, Mark.
Segu.
So I know our one of the things we're going to talk about here is isekai. And I know Nick has a lot of isekai.
I do. I have like 3 shelves you can't see. I love isekai.
Where Marg and I were kind of struggling. I even threw something in here as a backup in case you named something that I actually had on my list. And it's not, I don't even think it's technically an isekai, but I'm still going to throw it in there if I have to.
Well, one of you guys is going to have Inuyasha. I know that.
Oh,
You didn't even think of
I
that.
didn't even think of that.
I
I don't even have Inuyasha in my.
Now I have to use the one I had as a backup.
Do whatever you want. I doubt you guys have anything I have. I couldn't find one of them, Exo Drive, so I just opted out for something else.
I feel like mine are pretty random.
Random?
Yeah. Like,
I tried.
Like older stuff.
No, that's cool. Isekai's been around forever.
Yeah.
What do you got, like Dot Hack?
No.
So
I've never watched or read that one.
Oh.
What?
So why
it was before Sword Art.
Okay.
I forgot about Sword Art.
Oh yeah. I really liked the first season of the anime, and then the second season, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was. I laughed at one point when you found out why the girl was playing, and you're like, that is horrible.
Yeah.
This third season was supposed to be good, my buddy said, but I didn't bother watching it.
I didn't either. I couldn't get over that second season.
When they're just like, the poor girl, she's got AIDS and she dies. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I was like,
was mean.
Okay. That was a choice. Hey. How'd you know, Baz? But it might not be the one you think. There's 3 Fushigi-Yugis.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It's because we're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want me to start?
Yeah, let's start. And
okay.
What's your first
since the cat's out of the bag, this is Fushigi Kimbukaiden, which is the prequel to the main Fushigi series with Miyaka and Yui. This one, I forget their names. Gosh, what's her name? Taikiko? Wow, that didn't sound right, Taikiko. But it's been a while since I've read this one. I've gotten halfway through it. I really need to finish it because it was so good. But the main story references the events that happen in this series a lot. So yeah. But she also, Yubatase came out with Fushigi Byakusenki, which is the story that happens after this story, but still before the main story, if that makes any sense. So yeah, really good. This girl finds this mysterious book. She gets sucked into this world, and she, I'm not sure about this one, but she's supposed to, the main story is she has to find these celestial warriors. It's kind of like Yona. I got into Yona because it sounded like Fushigi, so it's kind of got that reverse harem thing going on, and yeah, so that's the isekai I picked. I picked Kimbukaiden because I already talked about the main Fushigi story. So
yeah. See, we had to squeeze in that Yona reference.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spaced out. What?
Nick's over there on his phone. Oh, she said Yona again.
All right, Nick, you're up. What do you have?
You know what I also thought? I should have done summertime rendering. Do we count that as? I'm not doing it. I'm just saying.
See, there's something else I have that's kind of falls
kind
in
of like that. I picked, these are all random. ReZero. I don't know if you guys have watched the anime or read this. Basically, the main character, Subaru, he gets isekai into another world, and he basically loves this girl, Amelia, that's supposed to be the evil white witch, but she's not. And he's also in love with Rem, one of the blue-haired maid girls, and there's Ram, they're twins. I'm sure you guys have seen them. They're super popular. Yeah. But what really hooked me in this, besides, being kind of lovey and, like sword and sorcery type of thing, is every time Subaru dies, he's brutally murdered and restarts right where he dies. And sometimes it's hardcore. And I like this story. It's pretty good. Haru?
She says, how are you?
Oh, I was like, what the fuck is Haru? Is it like Uffen Table?
That's Bianca. She's at work too. All right, so mine, I'm going to go with something I think is really familiar to a lot of people, but it's only because I started to get really into it.
You missed me throw the manga. I didn't care.
I first read the first half of the first volume and I almost stopped reading it because of one part, but then as I continue it, I realized I really did enjoy it. And that is The Rising of the Shield Hero.
I love that. Oh, I know why you stopped it. I'm glad
Mm.
I almost had that on my list.
Yeah, like that one part because of that princess, was it?
But he didn't do anything.
I know, but it was getting me aggravated, and I almost was like, I'm not going to continue reading it. But then
She gets hers later. Like,
yeah,
what they name her. Ooh, spicy.
yeah. So it's about a uncharismatic taco who spends his days on games of manga, and then suddenly finds himself summoned to a parallel universe where he is one of the 4 heroes equipped with legendary weapons. Fortunately, his weapon is a shield, so he seems like the least likely to be heroic, but he ends up proving everybody wrong. And I haven't gotten too far into the series, but I am enjoying it outside of that one part I almost gave up on.
Well, it's problematic because he owns a slave girl. Rough
Oh,
Tie.
that
I love Rough Tie. She's so cute.
yeah. Oh, the Rising of the Rising of the Righteous Slave Owner.
There's also
Okay.
a spin-off series, Reprise of the I'm too lazy to grab it. It's Reprise of the Spear Hero because he's a dickhead to everybody and no one likes him. Well, I don't know if you're how deep you are in the series, yeah.
No, I'm not that deep yet. I know there's spin-offs.
Yep. And Philo is in love with him. Philo's the little bird. I don't know if you've gone that far with her or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bird. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that one I figured I'd get out of the way. Yeah. What's your next one, Mark?
I've heard Laura talk about that one a lot. I think she likes that one.
It's cute for the whole family. Like, you could enjoy it. Like, how old are your kids?
3 and 7.
Yeah, nah, kind of young. It's kind of violent. Not gory violent, but just violent.
Yeah. No, my 7-year-old's reading Kirby and
Did you know Kirby does get drunk in the first manga, right?
He does? Oh my gosh. I couldn't find a rating anywhere on it.
Such a good mom.
Right? Oh my gosh. No. Okay. I'm gonna have to read it. Maybe no more Kirby.
No, it's Japanese, they don't mind, but
yeah,
it's wholesome.
Yeah. That's what I figured. So it'll probably just go over her head anyways.
Kirby's drinking go-go juice.
My next one is The Water Dragon's Bride by the same mangaka that's releasing The King of Beasts right now. Oh no. Berserk is not.
It is. No. I was laughing at the Kirby added to cart.
Kirby added to cart. Oh my goodness. But this one's a cute one. It's about this girl that she gets kind of sucked into a puddle one day, and then she's destined to be this. Here's the water dragon right here. His bride, and she's really little, so they wait till she grows up, and there's like a big love triangle in this one too, with a boy named Subaru. And yeah, so it's really cute. I really didn't enjoy it as much as like her other series, but it was good. I'm keeping it around because I have all of her stuff, so but yeah, it's cute. And the art's really pretty too. But he ends up caring for her, feeding her, allowing her to grow up, and he kind of takes her under his wing, and yeah, it's cute.
What's the name of that one again?
A Water Dragon's Bride.
Oh, okay. I'm getting it mixed up with that Korean show.
Yeah, what is it called? The
Bride of the Water Dragon, Water God.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yep.
I was about to say that's a completely different premise from what I saw in the show.
Yeah. That one's not an isekai, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I tried reading that one, but it's so out of print that it's insanely hard to get like the other volumes. Well, yeah.
I mean, read them legally online if you can find them. If not, fucking buy a scan.
What's this? Going Robert Willing on this, actually.
Nafumi.
True. So yeah,
Yeah.
he did. He more saved her instead of
Well, even spoilers, I don't ruin it for Carrie. How far are you in the series?
He met that third girl.
Okay, yeah, then I don't want to spoil it, but
Okay.
Raphtalia proves that she actually loves and cares about and wants to be with him. So, yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people. It's good though.
Yeah, my brother's watching anime. I have to keep reminding him I'm not that far because he watches episodes like they're going out of style.
Well, you got to watch them at 2 times speed while on Adderall, and you can get it all.
Isekai is ruined for me because of anime. Because almost every anime is Isekai. All right, Nick, what's your next one?
This one's kind of spicy. It was recommended by one of my viewers. It's called Time Stop Heroes. The main character gets isekai because he got canceled over social media and hit by a car. And when he gets transported into this sword and sorcery realm, he has a video game controller they can freeze time with. I'll read you the blurb on the back. Getting canceled is only the beginning. After being canceled on social media, Kazuno Sakai falls into deep despair and wishes so hard to leave the world behind that he suddenly finds himself in a fantasy RPG world. He has nothing but the clothes on his back and his handy game controller. With the press of a pause button, he becomes literally a time stop hero, running off with money, one-shotting static mobs, and flipping skirts up of every girl in sight. Sakai desires are boundless, but his power isn't. If he doesn't clear the game in 3 days, time will stop. Basically, he likes to stop time and play with boobies and like just get revenge on girls. But it's actually a cool story, like of just how he freaks around with time. But it's a little etchy. And later on in the series, like he meets this mage and she knows, and like she left a note like in between her cleavage for him. She's like, "I know what you're doing," and he's like, "It was funny."
Uh-oh, Bianca, you're gonna get in trouble with Nick here.
What? It's like it's not for everybody. I mean, we're not reading sports manga, so I don't give a shit. That's boring.
Unless it's like Blue Lock, which is like Squid Games with soccer.
I may try it, but I'm trying not to buy too many manga this month. I was pissed. I couldn't find Spy Family early or Die Dark.
No.
Well,
See, I was holding off, and then I ended up getting the 3 additional volumes of Cheeky Brat.
How is it? I still haven't read it. I get like volume 1.
I love it. It is just, yeah, it's kind of like that. She doesn't want to admit she has feelings for this guy because 1, she's trying to get over her feelings for another person, and 2, because he's younger than her and she finds him kind of annoying, and he's just like persistent.
I'm thinking I need to write a rom-com and just have it be wrong for all the wrong reasons and just like my views on life. I think I'd do great with it.
Hominus wants to say Heartless Weeb Overlord kicks ass.
I haven't tried Overlord. I tried the anime for a little while and I didn't get it. I couldn't get behind it.
Prince of Tennis is amazing. I've heard of it. I've never read it.
I wanted to do redo of Healer Guys, but I just figured that wasn't classy enough. It's too cultured.
What sounds like Chase the Dark Sage, the manga? What Nick's thinking?
I don't talk about my real life, so we don't need to know.
All right, I'm up. This next one's not technically a manga; it's more of a manhwa, but I totally love this series, and I know there's one more volume coming out soon, and that would be Solo Leveling.
I have it. I haven't read it though. It's supposed to be really, really good. But didn't the guy just pass away recently?
The artist.
Yeah.
The artist did.
With manhwa, is it like a Western comic thing, or is it like a Japanese comic where they're the writer and artist?
It depends. This one was
Okay.
I believe both artist and a writer. And they're usually most of the time in color, except for like Breaker wasn't.
Breaker was good though. I like Breaker.
I love Breaker. But this one is pretty much this guy, Jinwoo. He's like the weakest hunter, and these hunters get sent into other dimensions to hunt monsters, and they, rack up money for what they kill, and he's trying to move up the line, and something happens, and he's suddenly infused with all this power. It's kind of like almost like a video game thing because like he can see his levels on this like screen he can only see, and it tells him what he needs to do to level up.
Like Terminator.
But I thought it was really good. I like it so far.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's like I think what is it, 6 volumes, and like I said, it's in color.
4 are out right now, and your best bet's buying them at Walmart. Walmart, I think, get them for $15 or $16.
Nice.
It's also a webtoon, so if you wanted to check it out before buying anything, I'm sure it's online somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, I like Solo Leveling.
That's what I call my Friday nights.
Yeah, there's a light novel too. Somebody told me like the light novels are really good. Nick.
I keep it clean but funny still.
There's a box set coming. Yes, I know.
Box set?
Mm-hmm. All right. Target is doing a huge sale, by the way.
Woohoo!
They don't have too.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. They don't have too many selections at the Targets near me.
I noticed it depends. I have most of the series, but like I've said in the past, and I say in all my videos, not only is it like about 15% off, but if you have your red card, you save an additional 5%. So I mean, sometimes it's actually cheaper than Right Stuff or anywhere else. So
I know that happened to me with Books A Million. They were having a manga sale, and plus I had the Books A Million card and got an additional discount.
Oh, nice.
So if you get those discount cards, get them.
They do help.
And you're restless.
Speaking of like isekaiing through water puddles, Red River is another one where she gets isekai'd from her world through a water puddle, I believe.
Oh, I thought that was
green or something. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she got isekai'd through a water puddle. I haven't read too much of this because obviously it's out of print, but I have found like a few here and there. I found this one at a half price bookstore for like $5. So that was a cool find, but it's volume 5. I have read 1 through 3 digitally. So yeah, I really like it. It's like she's, what is it, ancient Egypt or somewhere? No, ancient Hittite.
But if I want to read it, does that make me a misogynist?
I was waiting.
Like, why would it? And I'm like, okay. No, I don't think so. But the art is really good. And I really like, the whole ancient Hittite country. And she's involved with this prince of this nation. I heard it gets pretty spicy toward the end. Ooh, what was that? So I don't know. Oh, it was just a kiss. Okay. But yeah, I highly recommend it if you get your hands on it. This is the thing that everyone's begging Viz to reprint because it's super hard to find.
By everyone, you mean 25 people with sock puppet accounts? That's cool.
Now they're going to be making videos on Nick.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead all day. And if you DM me, I'll give you my personal address. We can come and hang out. We can light them on fire. Go for drinks after. It'll be a good time, guys.
It's actually really good. So,
you piqued my interest.
Online. You can get it digitally. So
yeah,
that's how I've been reading it.
Well, I only buy legal copies of things.
It's not on Kindle Unlimited, but you can buy it off there for your Kindle. I wish they would put it on Unlimited. That'd be great.
Yeah.
My take is too much water. 5 out of 10. Nice.
Otaku, when's your video coming out? You guys have all seen our private chats. That's going to be hilarious.
I cannot wait to see that one.
Otaku, after that, I still love you and we'll support you and we can collab still when you get canceled.
I think
Mars is on Unlimited, which I highly recommend. Not an isekai, but really good series.
That's great. I cannot wait for that video from Otaku. That's going to be something else.
I just loved his t-shirt. No, ma'am.
Canceled.
Yes, his thumbnail is great. He showed me the thumbnail.
Well, see, a lot of people don't know what we're talking about, but Otaku's going to be dropping like a bomb for you guys.
So yeah, stay tuned to his channel for that. Do that now. All right, Nick, what's your next one?
Mushoku Tensei, the Jobless Reincarnate. Have you guys watched this or read this?
No, I want to.
It is so good, and the anime is amazing. Actually, I have all these, but I haven't got around to reading it. I'll read you the blurb in the back. A second change in a new world. Just as an unemployed otaku. Oh yeah, he's also fat and like dumpy as shit in real life before he dies. Like he's just a nasty like neckbeard that you would just be like, he's an otaku. Yeah. Anyways. But sometimes when he talks to God in like his dreams, it's all like wispy with like they're in a sauna and he's naked and you're just like, he's a plump dude. Okay. Anyways.
So glad I don't have a neck beard.
Dude. That's why my shit's always trimmed up. Wait. Look at that. You gotta look good. Anyways, I'm an asshole. Just let me start over. I'm sorry, guys. Just as an unemployed otaku. Oh, God.
I was just laughing at Kitty Cat's.
Misogyny. Always subscribe to that. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty misogynistic. Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, it really is. Says, just as an unemployed otaku reaches his dead end in life and decides that it's time to turn over the leaf, he gets hit by a truck and dies. Shockingly, he finds himself reborn in an infant's body in a strange new world of sword and magic. His new identity is Rudis Greyrat, but he retains the memories of his previous life. Follow Rudis in his infancy to adulthood as he makes use of his past experiences and forges ahead in his new world as true prodigy, gifted with maturity beyond his years. I can't read. Gifted with maturity beyond his years and a natural born talent for magic. Can Rudis redeem himself with the wonders yet the dangerous land leads? Yeah, this is really, really, really spicy. Like his dad bangs like the maid, and like Rudy collects panties and stuff, and like he wants to get with his teacher Roxy, but he has another friend, and it's really good, but it's also a really good action series. I'd highly recommend it.
Nice. And Baz has a question. Didn't the studio that did the anime form just so they can do the adaptation?
I don't know. I know season 2 just came out, so I'm waiting for the next season. It was really good. See?
Isekai.
I got that cultured taste, son. Chef's kiss. Truck couldn't be killing all them motherfuckers. I wanna like just like a manga about like Truck-kun, or I should just do like a fan thing and just be like Truck-kun just killing everyone.
Taco. I love this. I'm 21 novel volumes in. It's one of the best. How many volumes are there?
What, Mushoku Tensei? I thought 19 just came out. Am I that behind? Hold on.
Is he reading them digitally?
He has to be, because I'm up to I got my stack of like, I don't even want to show on my floor, but I think I got like 150 manga on the floor. I ran out of space. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a hammock and hang it from the ceiling. Like, just dump that shit in there and just be like, yeah. Well, we're not talking about the novels, Otaku. We're not like weeb trash like you. I can't read. I need pictures.
Too many words.
YouTube, I'm listening. What is he up to now?
Words are for suckers. You need like pretty pictures.
I like pictures with my words.
Pretty pictures.
Well, I'll show you a pretty picture.
Uh-oh.
Told you I like pussy. Look at that. She's a cat girl.
Oh,
that's what cats are called, are they not?
Am
I wrong? I'm sorry. I'll cancel myself.
No,
I'll cancel myself. Thanks.
Wait, you don't even read it, Otaku? You use an audiobook?
So far the best audiobooks. The Monogatari series is trash, but I still like it. The audiobook for Vampire Hunter D, the 5th one, just came out. Not as good as Sandman for quality, but it's pretty damn good. But they're quick, like, listen, they're only like 8 hours. I'm used to like 30 to 70 hours to get my money's worth. It's like a Thai massage parlor. You gotta take them for all they're worth.
Oh boy.
It's better than me saying hook or what?
All right, before we get into my next selection, I want to remind everybody, please hit the like button. Go ahead and share this video, and please subscribe. We're over 500 subscribers finally. Let's get to 600. Woo! All right, my next one is, and I'm becoming a really big fan of this mangaka, and that would be
I
Mao.
thought I was gonna remember
Oh,
how
I
I said
have that
earlier.
one.
I like it. I know a lot of people keep comparing it to Inuyasha, but I don't think it's the same type of story. It's about a girl who's transported back in time to like the early 20th century, and when she was younger, she had an accident. Her family had an accident. They don't know how she survived.
Mm.
And it seems to be connected to this ability to transport back in time. And there she meets a mysterious exorcist named Mao.
I like Mark's faces. Sorry.
And he hunts demons. So I'm like 3 volumes in. I'm trying to get more of them. Sometimes I can find them, sometimes I can't.
I
I
need
know
to catch up reading that one.
7 just came out. I need to catch up. Like I have so much.
I think I've read I think I'm at volume 3.
He then clarified with hit. I was like, oh, I feel sexy today. And then like my new almost boyfriend said hit. So like we're not cool. I'm going back to Dustin. You can sleep in the garage
I'll
tonight.
only hit the like button if Nick eats another manga.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh, she said just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna do it. You know he would.
I was looking for what I had close, and I'm like, those actually cost money, and I want to read them at some point.
It's like, damn it, where's
tape? Use tape.
Hold up.
Don't do it.
He's like, where's those
love it.
Five Below ones I got?
I also have a good stack of like the $50 worth of Right Stuff $1 sale crap I got too. Okay,
there you go.
That's the one I lit on fire and smoked a cigarette off of. And by the way, I don't smoke anymore. So to anyone that asks, it's disgusting, but I just thought it was like so badass. Just be like,
I remember that on Instagram.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. All right.
So you're saving that pile for the winter to burn to keep you warm.
Yeah, winter's coming. It's gonna get cold. Oh, I didn't even watch House of Dragons this week. I'm pissed. Anyways, we're gonna get sidetracked.
I said he's gonna do a Christmas video where he burns the manga in the fireplace.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
That would be so good.
Because I got the Christmas hat, I got the white wig, I got a bunch of different like ugly sweaters. I'm down to do it, and I have a nice little outdoor grill.
Love to see it.
Oh, I'm down. It's like book burning with trash. I'll be back in a moment.
All right, Marg, you're up again.
Oh, really? Already? Okay. This one's by the same mangaka that does Fushigi. It's called Erata The Legend. I have not read any of this yet. The art's amazing, but I guess I could read the back. I do know that the guy right here, the main character, his name's Erata, and he switches places with this other guy. I think he goes back into the past or something, and he switches places with this other guy named Erata. So it's like through the same name. So I'll just read the back because I haven't read any of this, but I have all of it.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to be a minute. Heavy. I spilled my drink, so I don't want to use all over my room. So give me a minute, guys.
Oh no. But it's really text heavy, so I haven't like read it yet. Okay. So, because I don't like reading too many words.
The art looks good though.
It is. Yeah. I really like her art, but it says, in a world where humans and gods coexist, Erata is the unfortunate successor to the matriarchal Hime clan. Unfortunate because if he's not cross-dressing to hide his gender 1 minute, he's fleeing for his life the next. When Erata winds up in the modern world and switches places with a boy named Erata Hinohara, it's a wonder which Erata is actually better off. Hinohara is the spitting image of Erata, so he suddenly finds himself fighting people after his life as he navigates through his foreign world filled with power-hungry warriors who will come to his aid. One thing's for sure, it's not easy being Erata. So yeah, they look similar and they've got the same name, and yeah, but the art's amazing, and these covers are really cool too. It's the first I've ever seen that are like sideways like that, but But yeah, haven't read it yet, but I know it's an isekai.
Well, I guess Nick is cleaning up, so we'll jump ahead to mine. Now, this one, and he's going to miss the spicy one just because he spilled his drink. They say it's spicy. It's okay. But it's weird they call it an isekai because it's only an isekai because she mentions that she used to be from modern Japan, but then got reincarnated in this world. And it is called I'll Never Be Your Crown Princess.
Oh, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Liddy, who was Japanese in her previous life, is now the daughter of a duke and engaged to marry the gorgeous crown prince Frederick. Sounds like a dream come true, except that this world practices polygamy, and Libby refuses to marry a man with multiple wives. To sabotage the engagement, she loses her virginity to a stranger, but that plan is thwarted when she discovers who he is.
Interesting. So you said it's not that spicy?
I mean, there's a couple scenes, but it's mostly like I'm trying to just like show like pictures of the art is really nice. The most of it is the part where she goes to eradicate her virginity, but then everything else is not.
It's all good.
Almost done, guys. Sorry.
Did you spill it on your clothes too?
Soaked.
Are you pulling an otaku?
My brother bought that for me as a gag Christmas gift. Okay, I didn't buy that myself.
Otaku says it's hot in here.
Never mind. I almost just made an impolite comments about what my room smells like, but
oh man.
Yeah, I think so far this is
smells like my
got me laughing so much I'm dropping manga.
What?
I said he's got me laughing so much I'm dropping manga.
Oh.
It's the only one so far I've read from Steamship that's okay.
Like, it's a Steamship one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's okay. I did not like the game, and
we already did Rising, right? So
yes,
out of there.
So I guess we're gonna when Nick is ready, we'll jump back to Nick. Nick, have you?
I can, but like I'm standing in a puddle of like tequila. Oh, sorry, nice try.
I said when you're ready. Yeah, Ladies on Top, I didn't like either. I mean, it might get better in the next one, but
whatever. We can
Did you read this one?
What is that?
I'll Never Be Your Crown Princess. It's another Steamship title.
No, I don't read that filth. I've only read 3.
I think they only have 4, right?
Yeah, I'm missing 1. No, they have 5. They also have I'm Not Meat or something, or a Primitive Boyfriend, one of those.
Oh,
not that I pay attention to that stuff. But I have Kanasuba, God's Blessing in a New World. Kanasuba is the shit. If you're not reading Kanasuba or watching the anime, even my mom, at one point, I live at home with my mom, whatever, don't judge me, guys. I paid the mortgage and the house off. I'm a good son, so don't judge me. But Kanasuba it's kind of cute and fun. I'll just read blurb on the back and I'll tell you about it because I just like doing my fake announcer voice because it's creepy and weird. It says, Kazuma Satoru is a game-loving shut-in, or at least he was, right up until his humiliating traffic accident brought his young life to an untimely end. Is it what you think? But after his death, a beautiful young girl calls herself a goddess, offers him a chance to be reborn in another world. And I can't read. I just feel pressure like you guys. I trip up all the time in my videos and I edit it out. You just don't see me. I can't read.
I do too. I stutter real bad.
Well, no, it's because you're reading shit and you're like, oh, I'm fucking up. And it's like mentally, I just slapped myself.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. So where'd I leave off? New World. Okay. And so Kazuma's grand adventure to defeat the Demon King begins, is what should have happened, but now and sometimes they write them really weird where like they're grammatically wrong, but it sounds like I wrote it. It's kind of weird. It says begins, is what should have happened, but now he has been burdened with the useless goddess Aqua. Aqua's the shit. I love her. Everyone jokes about her. Like she's just a big titty, like blue hair girl that does nothing. And when she gets drunk, she pukes up rainbows. It's so funny. It's very it's very, very fan servicey. And my mom's watching, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But it's kind of funny. I'm like, it's funny if my mom thinks it's funny, like, but it's fucked. So, and It says the explosion magic obsessed lolly girl Magumin. I got her up there. I love her. And as they struggle to obtain the basic necessities, doing nothing but hard labor day in and day out. So basically, Kazuma gets stuck with, that's him. He had a tracksuit, like that's just the stereotype thing with like tracksuits. But when so he was trying to save a girl from buying he bought a new video game. He's coming home. He's like, oh, I got the limit. Yeah, I didn't get there yet, dude. Anyways, so he tries to save a girl while he's coming home with his new video game. He's all excited for it, pushes her out of the way and thinks he's saving her from a truck, but it's actually a like a tractor that's just like churning like grass or whatever, and he just has a heart attack and pisses himself. So he gets isekai to the new world. And the goddess Aqua's like, you can bring one thing with you if you want to go to the new world. What is it? He's like, I'm taking you with me. And she's like, what? No, you can't do that. And another goddess comes. She's like, well, you said one anything, so you're going with him. And she's like, no. And she just cries all the time. And he gets stuck with this whole useless party of just all women. And it is so funny because they're so stupid and useless, but they're great. It's very misogynistic, but I didn't write it, but it's so funny. And then Darkness is one of my other favorite characters. She's like this, she's like the paladin and she's a tank. She's really top heavy and she loves to be just like choked, hit, but anything that damages her, she's like, oh, gets all excited. It is so stupid and goofy. Like, if you want a good fun time that's a little bit spicy, but not spicy enough, I would say Kanasuba is for you. And I got to finish cleaning up this mezcal off my floor. I should drink it. It's too expensive. It's like $70 for the bottle, but whatever. Got a ball hard. I like drinking. I'm classy, okay? Classy, just like my culture manga I read.
Steal. All right. I guess we're back to you, Marg. It's the last one, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. I just sent a link on the private chat because I don't actually have it with me because this is the one I read online. I read scans, but guys, I loved it so much that I'm gonna buy it for real. But that one's called The Savior's Book Cafe Story in Another World, which I feel like they could have just said Book Cafe in Another World. Right? But you know, but I started reading this and I feel like the main character, was it Sukina? She would have probably I would have probably reacted the same way she did when she was going to be isekai'd. It was like this god that shows up in this like round ball and says, hey, you're going to another world. They need the savior in this world and da 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 da. And you can ask for whatever you want. Well, she like has this long list of things that she wants like in this world. And they have like magic powers and stuff in this world too. And she's asking for all this stuff. And he's like, here's a necklace. You just hold it, think about what you want, and poof, there it is. I'm just like, that would be me. Okay, because she was just like, you know, I'm 30 years old. I'm happy in my life. I like to just chill and read on the couch. Don't bother me. I don't want to go, you know. And I'm like, that is so me. Like, I would not want to go anywhere. But it ended up being really cute and I really like it. I could not find volume 1 anywhere. But
it's just dripping.
Oh god, did it get on your manga?
No, well, yeah, I got on Rising of the Shield Hero, but like Morgan's like boobs are just like sopped with like boob. It's great wrist support though. These things are awesome. Don't judge me.
You say so.
I'll get you guys ones with the guys' buns where they're like all hunky beefcakes. I'll send them out to you for Christmas.
They got one from Hawk from Yona the Nun.
I saw one for Trafalgar Laws.
Have you seen what people do with the air cans? They like inflate them and it just like blows them up. Anyways, sorry, I'm interrupting. Sorry, guys. I always do that.
I really love this isekai. It made me feel like, you know what? Maybe I need to try some more isekais because this one was just so fun. And anyway, she sets up this book cafe in this other world. And she enchants like the books so they don't get dust on them. I'm like, ooh, I need to learn that magic trick. And it's just, she sets up this cute
magic
cafe.
Trick?
Huh?
Magic trick?
Well, yeah, magic trick or magic spell or whatever it is. But yeah, it was really cute. And this guy shows up and they talk about books together, and he keeps showing up day after day, and he buys her like this gift for, thanking her for like just she puts like these spells on like the food that she gives out to increase like energy or stamina or something like that. And so he buys her a gift, and it's just super cute. I think volumes 2 and 3 arrive tomorrow, so I need the spell to prevent yellowing for sure.
Oh, I thought I said yaoi.
No.
I was like, dude, some yaois are great. Like I said last week, Matic, that's quality.
But yeah, highly recommend this one.
Wasn't she sent there to save the world? I think I remember reading this. I kept going, she's given all this power and she's like making a bookstore.
Yeah. She's got like, this really high like power, and she just runs a bookstore. I'm like, that sounds like the dream.
Yeah, I think I remember that one. All right. So I guess we're going to go to me and then back to Nick.
I fucked up the rotation like a blunt pass. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I think after we're done here, we should ask Nick for recommendations on.
I do have more. That's why it was so hard to pick. It's like your favorite child. I'm like, fuck them all. I love them all.
See, I don't have too many, so this next one might not actually be an isekai, but I'm counting it because the character travels to the past, changes things, so when he goes back to the present, it's different, and he keeps going back and forth, and that is Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, I didn't read it. I like the anime.
Yeah, I've been watching the anime too. I like the anime as well, but I like don't have too many isekai. But it is about a guy who discovers that I think he's 26 now, and he discovers that his junior high school girlfriend was killed by a Tokyo gang, and he accidentally gets transported back in time, and he starts to change the past in order to save her. But then it becomes more complicated because then he wants to save other people.
Oh yeah, drink number 2. Like I drank half the other one. So I should have just lapped it up off the floor.
Just 1, 2, 3.
Just let me know if you're going to throw up or something.
Why so spicy?
Why so spicy?
It is spicy, but it's delicious. Like the smokiness of the mezcal with like the jalapeno margarita mix. So good in my tummy.
You lost me at jalapeno.
What?
I didn't understand that first word.
Anyways, I'm gonna be drunk later.
I'm a child.
That's my final one, Tokyo Revengers. So Nick, what do you have?
All right. I was just looking through because we already did Rising of the Shield Hero. Yeah, Maddox Peak is fuck son. I forgot. I actually picked this up like 2 years ago. Hey Steph. It's Death. I can't read. I always say it wrong. Dead Mount Deathplay. It's really good. I'll read you the blurb in the back like I've been doing all night. It's actually really cool. I've read the first 3 and stopped there on 7. It says, drinking. Oh, I'm not gonna be like you and black out, knock over a bottle, and like puke later, dude. Like that's why you're not here. Clearly, you can't hang. We need to do a stream, me and you,
fired.
And just like go drink for drink while we get fucked up. Anyways, it's a showdown for the ages as the legendary hero takes on the necromancer corpse god. But when the dust settles, something isn't quite right. In the final moments of their epic conflagration, the corpse god last move was wholly unexpected. Reincarnation magic. Oh, that's where this guy comes from. Across space and time, a boy named Polka awakens feeling not only quite himself. Who could have anticipated that the climactic battle between the gods of good and evil would have turned out like this? And it's pretty metal. Like, basically, he's a death god and comes back in this time and age. And he's like actually killing people and using them as like zombie corpse like puppets. And like there's drones and everything. And it's different, but it's not too bad.
Can you show us the inside a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure.
That sounds really interesting.
It's pretty cool. Like nobody knows.
I've picked this up several times.
Well, yeah, it's like it's pretty cool. Like I actually enjoyed it, but we know me. I never talk about it's a little like cyberpunky.
What's
like
that one?
That's what?
What was that page? Yeah, that page.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
It's a little spicy, but
here comes YouTube.
Spicy.
But yeah, it's actually good. I should actually start doing reviews because like I read a lot of different random shit, but like that was really good. I picked it up like 2 years ago and it's been slowly coming out like every 3 to 5 months and it's pretty good.
You should do reviews. Your reviews would be hilarious.
I just got the sign up.
Mom told you to be quiet.
No, my little brother, not my mom. Okay, I'm a grown ass man. I tell my mom shut the fuck up.
It was your mom.
No, it's my little brother.
By the way, Otaku says it's on, so he's down for the.
Oh hell yeah! Are we gonna not fail like last time where I destroyed the stream? All right, so I can just, if you guys want to talk for a minute, I can pull up a bunch of different pictures of isekai I want to recommend that you guys should check out. So just give me a minute.
Okay. These are like the choices Heartless recommends for people.
Yeah. Well, guys, talk because I'm looking up stuff. Sorry. Unless you want me to dig through my pile of books.
I know Nick and I are also planning on doing like a video, like kind of like a review of the Chainsaw Man anime. So look forward to that because we're both huge Chainsaw Man fans.
But I'm going to be the jerk that sees it like 3 days before all you. And hopefully, if I'm smart enough, I will take my camera and film my reaction, upload it in New York. But the problem is, when you're at a con, it's really bad for service, even at a hotel.
Yeah. I tried that once in Orlando when I went to a con, and it was like, come on, bars. Yeah.
Like, hello?
People are looking at you like you're really weird, and I'm like, I should have just filmed it and then went back and edited it.
Well, the cool thing now is you can actually live stream from YouTube. Before you couldn't. You had to have, I think, 1,000 subs and like so much watch time, but you can do it now.
I watch some people live stream though, and depending on where they're at, it's like it starts to get all.
Well, the bandwidth at cons is so bad because there's so many people. Oh, you should come. We could have fun and hang out. Too bad. So sad.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Well, I'm going to San Diego next year, so we could hang out then if you want. Well, I stopped doing San Diego. I went for like 5 years in a row, but I just stopped because like the hotel Airbnb, like a cheap Airbnb is like $2,000, $2,500. My brother splits it with me, but I front all the cash. So it's like, then the flight and then like $5,000 or $6,000 I waste like an idiot buying stuff. And I'm just a giant man child. So, but New York's only like a 4-hour ride. So it's cool. We actually got a real hotel this year instead of we used to do the pod hotel because it was cheap. My brother's like, dude, $600 a night. We should get a hotel. I'm like, all right, 600 sounds like a lot, but it's usually 1,000. So we got an actual, like we got 2 beds. We don't have bunk beds. We're not like little kids. So it's going to be fun.
You're not walking into the room sideways.
It was cool. It was a different experience. Oh my God. Last year, not even drunk. Like we got back and I put some shit on top of like these, not bookshelves, but where like you put stuff and just fell over. And I was like, oh shit, these screws are loose. So I put them back. And then one day my brother put his hand on it, just fucking everything fell over. We're like, what the fuck? So we're like, we're never staying here again. He's like, I got his real hotel, bro. You want it? I'm like, yeah, here's my credit card. Just put it on it.
Only travel to Vegas. Let's go, everyone.
Dude, I've been to Vegas 4 times. What's up? We doing it, son? It's like a $75 flight. I can be there next weekend, bro. You're getting the hotel room.
Living in the middle of the ocean makes traveling super expensive. That's
where the hell do you live, Baz? Where do you live?
I think they said Hawaii.
Oh yeah, but you can get cheap flights to Japan though, right? Because it's cheaper than my 10,000 for like business class, right?
And you get to live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
One of my friends lived there for a while, and like she said she enjoyed it, and then she ended up getting knocked up and moved to like fucking Wyoming or something. She's like, I hate my life now. I'm like, that's on you.
Hawaii.
Well, she was like all about having fun and like reading comics, and we were interacting. And then I didn't hear for like 2 months. She's like, yo, I'm pregnant. I'm like, and like a couple months later, I'm like, how's the baby? She's like, I hate my life. I'm like, happens. Like you're living that 30-something-year-old life and you're enjoying it, and then you get knocked up with kids. It's like, well, you want it, but that eats up all your personal time. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. So let me share screen.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I'll go to PAX. I do PAX East. I'll do PAX West.
Oh, look at says my wife and I got 600 round trips flights to Japan.
What the?
Nice.
Oh well.
From Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah, are you going on your little guided tour where you can't do anything? Because that would suck. I'm such a dickhead. Well, I've looked. I'm dying to go to Japan so bad.
If
anybody wants to come
every day,
if anybody wants to go and take a field trip with me, we can.
Field trip.
It's like one of my destinations I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got 2 right here. I recommend. So let me go share screen.
Why are you flipping us off, Moody?
I know, really. I was like,
my eye was itchy.
Sure.
Anyways, Exodrive Reincarnation Games. It's really good. And basically, it doesn't take it's the isekai genre where it doesn't take itself seriously. Like it starts. You want to go with me, Otaku? Let's do it. It starts with like 2 kids, and you're like, oh, they're gonna fight, and it looks like Yu-Gi-Oh! They got these things in their arms, and then you see like 2 tractor trailers, and basically they just come and take them out and isekai them, and the whole world watches. They're all from Japan. They get isekai to another world to save the world, and it's
oh, wow.
freaking crazy, and it's so funny. And they have 2 volumes. It's really good. Oh wait, we did our. I'm trying to read the chat too. Dude's all over the place.
I know.
Anyway, I'm trying to explain something. I'm just like, wow, whatever.
So Exodrive. Okay, that sounds
So Exodrive, if you want something, it's like in the vein of like Chainsaw Man, where it's stupid, silly, fun, doesn't take itself too seriously. And later he's like, oh, well, my, trump card is I actually have a harem of women and I control them all. And they're going to beat you up. And you're like, this is hilarious. This is so stupid. It goes from being like a regular isekai to like, this is dumb as shit. I love this.
It sounds like the super fight game.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's like Vanguard, Super Fight, or what's the other one? Crescendo, like exclamation. It's something sexual sounding, but yeah, it's like a huge like card game. All right. So, anyways, we did Exodrive. Let's do the next one.
Oh, real quick. Airbnb in Japan is solid, by the way.
Oh yeah. Well, also like in Japan, like you can go to a secondhand shop and it's like got a tiny ding in it, and that's it if you buy stuff. Or it's like not in the box, so it's like 85% cheaper. All right. Share. You figure I would be used to this by now. I just climb up because all these people are watching, all like 8 of you.
Hit the like button.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, wrong one. Did I not click on that? Oh, I'm done. Hold on.
And hit that bell to be notified of our live stream.
Well, hey guys, if you like it, hit that like and subscribe button. If you want more, we'll let you know when we go live.
Oh my god, I should just record Nick and play it in the beginning.
Just randomly.
Yeah, sorry guys. Wikipedia. Oh, it's got Mao. I don't want the light novels. Well, anyways, it's just I have a ton of them. I should let you know at some point, but like I love isekai. It's a fun genre. Also Inuyasha. I figured one of you guys would have picked that, but you didn't. So
I had, and then I was like, everybody's probably gonna pick that, so I put it to the side.
I don't even have the manga for that.
I don't either. I've been reading it online.
I was watching it. Like I actually bought an animation cell back in the day, and I was so pumped. It was Sesshomaru. But my buddy Boris, he was from Switzerland. I was like, oh, I want to get him a going away gift. So I gave him the cell, and he's like, because he loved anime. He's like, I love anime. It's so cool. I'm like, you can have this. Now I'm like, fuck me. That's probably worth a shit ton of money. But he was so happy. I still talk to him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Inuyasha. Sword Art Online is really good. Dot Hack series is pretty good. It's just I read so many. It's like just that trash genre of like whatever kind of weird mashup you want, you get it. So, well, no, they do everything isekai now.
Is that Skeleton Knight an isekai?
It is actually. I can only find volume 1, but I started watching the anime for it. It's really, really good. It's cute and fun, but a lot of them they're more based for like the seinen demographic of older males, probably like 16 to like 45, and they're very fan servicey. Sometimes they don't cross that line, but it's very teen A, like funny, haha, like isekai's like popcorn. It's dumb and stupid, but it's fun.
I would say the other one I like, but I haven't read the manga. I've only watched the anime. Is My Uncle from Another World.
See, I haven't tried that.
I was ask if that was an isekai because I feel like I only seen
it's
like
kind of like a reverse isekai. It's like somebody who's come back from the other world and like
I did want to. When it first came out, I remember seeing Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm like, oh, this could have something.
I haven't found the volumes yet. I was thinking about picking up the volumes, but I like the anime so far. It's hilarious. I guess another one you can count is The Devil is a Part-Timer, but it's also reversed.
But that's I love that. And you're watching the anime. I fell asleep the other day watching it being tired, but it is so cute and just goes more in depth. Like he gets time off from work for his child that's not even his child, and his boss is like, "It's so cute. You're a dad." You're like, "What the fuck?"
And he's so lovable too as a dad.
And he is, and it's sweet. You see, they went to the theme park and everything. You're like, this is so cute, and they hate each other.
I know they were just getting along for her. And
yep. Give me 2 more seconds. I'll grab a couple more, guys. I'll be back in 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I recommend Devil is a Part-Timer. It's a really good anime. I have not read the manga. Same with Uncle from Another World. But what I like about both of them is they're kind of like reverse isekai.
Yeah.
Like he comes to our world and Devil is a part-timer to escape a war he started in another world. And he gets stuck in this world with his minion and also the hero who's out to defeat him, who's a girl. But then they all have to like coexist. He's working at a McDonald's, but they call it a McRonald's, and he's like the top employee. Meanwhile, his minions at home, like the housewife, keeping everything clean and together. The hero, she's got a better job, but she's always stalking him to see if he's going to try and take over this world. And
that's funny.
He's too busy being happy working at McRonald's.
That sounds like a fun one. I feel like I'd like that one.
Also, he wants to just be happy, and then everybody from the other world starts coming over and like messing stuff up. He ends up defeating people who used to work for him because he just wants them to go away. Yeah, and season 2 is out now. Yeah, season 2 has been fun. My Uncle from Another World is like a 40-something-year-old guy who, when he was 16, got hit by a truck, and he was an otaku.
Yeah.
And he suddenly wakes up in his 40s and his nephew is there and he doesn't know what to do with him. And he convinces the nephew he was been in this other like fantasy world. And at first the nephew's like, yeah, okay, uncle, you've been in a coma for so long. But then he starts using magic and they decide to start a YouTube channel. And it's funny.
Talking in a different language too, doesn't he?
Yeah. I love when he starts showing the memories of his time in the other world. And him and the nephew and his, I guess, girlfriend both sit there and they're kind of like, you really didn't catch on to what that she was trying to imply there. Like it's hilarious. I like that one. Oh, look at him. He's got a stack. He's ready to go.
This is what I had on my shelf, so let's see.
What?
I have that. Shut up, stop ruining Otaku. What the fuck, dude?
He's not. Aren't you supposed to be working?
Yeah.
He doesn't work. He just says he's going to work and hides from his. He's like that guy in the park that eats his lunch alone. He's like, I'm going to tell my wife one day. He's working on his YouTube. It'll blow up one day. We love you, bro. All right. So since Otaku ruined it, so what? I'm a spider. I'll go with my announcer voice again and read you it. It says, I'm going to survive. Just watch me. I was your average everyday high school girl, but now I've been reborn in a magic world as ... a spider. Wait. Those things, whatever they are, the lines. I forget what they're called. This isn't how the
lines.
Yeah, whatever. Go fuck yourself. Sorry. This isn't how these stories are supposed to go. Can I get a do-over? No. But how am I supposed to survive in a big, scary dungeon as one of the weakest monsters? It's every spider for herself in here. Yeah, girl power. Yeah. And I got to figure out rules quick. Or I'll be kissing my short second life goodbye. Yeah, it's a cute story. I've read 2 of them. The anime is supposed to be really cute. And she's like, just a giant pink spider. Super. Shh. Sorry. Your wife doesn't watch this, dude, so don't worry about it. I'll tell her tomorrow. Come live with me, bro. I got a spot on my couch for you. Hold on. I need another sip of my adult beverage.
Oh my god. Next week with the taco comes back, it's going to be fun.
You do know that I work like Monday through Friday, so I can't get drunk with you. Sorry. But Friday or Saturday,
He's
it's
backing
on.
out.
Well, I
No, he's
still
bet.
bet facts on. Let me get like 3 other people. I can probably get Manga Paradise and someone else. So yeah, we're in. And the Land of Lee Deal. I remember them New York Comic Con last year. They said about it. The first volume's out. The anime is really cute.
I love that cover.
Oh, it's the
Yeah, I was
art's
about
really
to
good
say.
too. Like,
Gorgeous.
hold on,
Ooh.
my arm's trapped underneath the bar. Like the art's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
It's super sweet. It's cute. Basically, I'll read you the back and
Cool.
give you like my quick synopsis. It says, I'm not going to even butcher this. When Kian Kagami's life support accidentally gets turned off, she suddenly finds herself in the body of a high elf Kaya. Her avatar, yeah, it's so cute. Her avatar of the VRMMORPG, so virtual reality massive multiplayer online role-playing game known as Lee Deal, but the 200 years seem to have passed by from when she last logged in. As she seizes the second chance in life in a world both familiar and strange, she'll have to figure out for herself just how much has changed in that time. And she also kicks a bear. Like, that's like the highlight. She just like kicks a bear to death and it dies. So basically, she's in a hospital. She plays a VMMORPG, and her life support just gets shut off because of rolling blackout. But she wakes up 200
Ooh.
years later in the RPG that she's playing. She's maxed out. She has all these stats. She's a really high level magic user elf. She has 3 kids that are all like her fake kids, but they're real kids. Like, she has a dwarf, an elf son, an elf daughter. She kills one of them. Like, spoilers. But it's really cute and sweet, and it's not over the top. But if you want something that's kind of wholesome and not too bad, I'd recommend it. Then we got, oh, hold on. Yes, we did. I spent the $25, bro. I'm already in balls deep. Like, I already
Dude,
bought
I
the
did
hooker.
too.
Might as well go with it. Like, see what happens.
Oh boy.
Anyways, we have Reincarnate as a sword. It's super cute. If you like
got
the
an
Neko
anime.
girls, it does have an anime.
It's
I know
coming out real soon. I just saw the announcement.
See, because I'm a trendsetter, I just know. Such a dork. So the back says, and I'll explain to you after, it says, live by the sword.
Kills her kid, but it's cute and sweet.
Dude, that's real life. That's, never mind. Just, I think of Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Anyways, if you don't know what we're talking about, it's too old for you. It says, live by the sword. Fran, a fiery carrier girl whose luck couldn't be worse, orphaned, consigned to slavery, and finally attacked by monsters. But everything changes when she finds out that legendary talking sword. Inside the sword is the soul of a man from Earth in search of answers for how he reached out to his current state. The two seal a pact and become sword and wielder, sharing their power between the magic between them. Together, Fran and the sword cut their ties of freedom and live life adventures beyond this life. Basically, cat girl gets sword, dude lives in sword, and they have cool ass adventures by it. What else do you want? Like, that's pretty cool. Hold on. Okay. Filicide? What is filicide? Like, is that, oh, it's child side. It's like matricide or patricide. So it's filicide, killing your child. Okay, that makes sense. What, you guys aren't educated? I can't read, but I know how to Google. I just talk to my phone and go, kidding. Also, by the way, I love playing the idiot. It's the best because you guys eat that shit up. We have JK. It says JK Haruko is a sex worker in another world. Actually, not bad. It's pretty spicy. I think they have 5 volumes out. It says raw deal in another world. Haruko Komiya was an ordinary student until her Morin class mate got them both terrible accident. It's how it's written. I'm not butchering it for once. It says, now Haruko has been transported to another world where only men are allowed to be adventurers, determined to make their most of it. She takes a job in a blue cult nocturne brothel to make a living only the way she knows how. No cheat abilities, no powers, just her quick wits and naughty bits. Basically, she has to sleep with so many different dudes to get, like, basically it's a puzzle and she has to figure it out and has to make love with them and unlock certain things. It's kind of spicy, but hold on, can I show anything?
It's good. Nope.
Well, the art's not bad. I can show you this. They're eating.
Oh, okay.
It's not that spicy. Oh, if it's blocked out, can I show it? No, it's your shot. I don't want to do that. Anyways, it's like a ghost penis. We talked about this earlier. It is, well, like a week or two ago. The Dark History of a Reincarnated Villainess. It's actually really cute. Basically, the main character writes her own like fan fiction of her in this like not adult world. It's like a 18th century like gothic type of story where she's beloved by everybody. She marries a prince and she's happy. Well, she ends up dying, getting isekai to the world, and now she's the horrible bitch that no one likes. And her sister is the princess, and she hates her life, and she's trying to fall in love with one of the smaller subjects instead of the prince. It's pretty cute. Then we got. I just have them all day. I can go. This is the last one. The Great J will not be defeated. It's super cute. Like,
it looks
she looks super lolly, but that's her as her
Oh.
demon status. Yeah, she's pretty nice. Anyways, it says, restore the Dark Realm or bust. The Great J, the Dark Realm's second in command, cuts a frightening figure, feared and revered by all. But when a run-in with the magical girl results with the destruction of a precious mana crystal, the Dark Realm falls. Transporting the newly puny and powerless J, the human world, unfortunately plotting the restoration of the Dark Realm from a cramped, crumbling one-room apartment is no easy when you have to rent to pay and a job to keep. Basically, she gets isekai'd, she gets shrunk down, loses her powers, she's working apart. It's like Devil is the part-timer, but like from a female point of view. And she's like trying to make money and just live and like eat ramen, and she's like miserable, but she's super cute. It's fun. It's different.
Oh, let's see the inside of that one, can we?
Well, it's Square Enix,
Or
so
is it spicy?
hold on, flipping. Okay, yeah, Square's not too bad. Like, it's
Oh,
super
it's so cute.
It's like Nagatoro or like My Dress Up
Yeah,
Darling.
that's what I was about to say. It reminds me of.
But see, you get stuff like that, yeah. But it's
not bad.
It's not bad. It's cute. It's fun. I think they had 3 volumes. The anime is pretty good.
Volumes?
Well, it's only 3 volumes thus far.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
That looks cute.
I think Otaku's talking about the sex worker.
Oh, I only read volume 1 because I was like, man, it's not that good. Like, I mean, well, okay, my thing is, I'm a cultured gentleman. Hold on, let me take a drink. Well, it's spicy and cultured. Pinkies up, motherfuckers. Let's go. It wasn't cultured enough.
Okay.
It just wasn't cultured enough.
It was tame compared to what you were expecting.
Yeah, it's like not hardcore enough for me.
Gotcha. I know Nick's got a whole bunch of isekai he can recommend.
God damn, that shit's spicy. Like, I just pounded and I'm just like, I finished the bottle of like the margarita mix and was like, it's so good, but it was like hot as fuck.
So when do you leave for New York Comic Con?
Okay, so I just told work. I think it's what, the 5th or 6th. I have to check my phone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, when you don't see me, I'm actually doing stuff and pretending like I give a shit. I'm just texting people.
Anytime we say One Piece or Yona or haiku.
Get down.
My eyes are down here, okay? I'm doing something else. I think it's the 5th. So I'll probably go to work that day. Thursday, I already told work I'm leaving. Probably leave the house around like 6 in the morning. It's a 4-hour drive for us. Can't get in the hotel till 11, but it's a funny story. Like last year, we went in, did all our shopping. I'm stupid with money and I can't be trusted. I bought that giant ass Berserk statue. I was like, oh, that's cool. They're like, hey, do you want it now? I'm like, I'm waiting till my hotel opens up. Can I pick it up later? They're like, yeah, no problem. That shit was 33 pounds. I carried it 9 blocks. My brother's like, how you doing? I'm like, no, it's good, bro. Don't.
Oh my God.
I just started construction. I'm kind of back in shape. That shit sucked. He's like, do you want to get an Uber? I'm like, no, we're good. Don't worry about it. That sucked. But yeah, New York's always a good time. I actually like it over San Diego just because it's closer to home and cheaper. By cheaper, I'm not spending $2,000 for an Airbnb. But yeah, I had a good time. There's a lot of like last year it wasn't as big because of COVID, but there's a lot more manga and anime stuff coming up. I'm still gonna check out comic book panels for stuff I like. I'm gonna hang out with all my buddies and go out for drinks after and still have a good time. But like I was pissed. I lost so much footage last year. Like one of my SD cards got corrupted. When I went to Baltimore, I lost my phone like it needed because it was the next week. And well, you guys know about Baltimore, so
Yeah.
dude, all the loads, like the hot heavy ones, yeah, it was just like dripping down me by the end.
So you got to be like those other guys at the comic conventions who are serious about collecting. You come in with the wheeled bag or cart.
No, that makes you a fucking douchebag. 100%.
I can always tell when I see them what they're there for.
Well, yeah, they're there to get signatures and flip stuff, but let's be honest, if they're not getting their stuff pressed and graded, they're wasting their time and money. Like, I'll bring a little backpack and like 2 store folios and get like the peak money shit autographed and graded and flip it later. That's what I do. But now that like what you know about Whatnot?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna shit on Whatnot. I didn't get approved. I could get approved, but I'm lazy. It is the new like live social media platform where you can sell live, and it's like eBay. My buddy runs it, and I'm just like, can you approve me? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm like, glad we went out for drinks in Baltimore and embarrassed myself in front of you and the owner, but it's cool. Thanks, guys. But yeah, Whatnot's not bad. So I'll probably party with a bunch of because everybody I know and their mother like. But I just like being the fly in the background where they talk like industry shit and shit on everybody and like say, oh, this guy's doing that guy's doing that, and like we can't do this because like they're gonna be canceled. And I fucking love it.
I expect to see you there with a camera, recording yourself with a tie, reporting on all the manga announcements.
Do you want me to? My girl has dress shirts at his spot, and I learned how to tie a tie, so I can do that shit. No questions. I got you.
Have his friend recording him. Like, what are you doing? Like, just hold the camera right there.
Dude, my little brother, he will film stuff for him, but he went to school for film. He's so fucking bad with the camera, like shit's shaking and shit. It looks like someone's got Parkinson's. That's how bad it is. It's like I'm trying to still frame and zoom in. I'm just like, I can't even use this. Like, thanks, bro. Just like it's bad.
It's not stabilizing.
Well, I appreciate he goes and you have a good time. Like he'll do his thing, I'll do my thing, but like I just have a good time. That's all I have to say. I enjoy myself at cons and just it's not family friendly, but I have a good time.
I can see Nick breaking out a tripod and his brother going, I can do that. No, it's okay.
I've done it before. I'm just like, dude, the tripod will do better. He's like, no, it's fine. I got this. I'm like, you suck at life.
Oh my God. Just don't buy any like 300-pound statues.
No, well, the cool thing is like, I was only going to do one con this year. And I was like, all right, I'm just doing like PAX East. That's it. And I wasn't going to do San Diego because I just want to take a year off and, just save money and enjoy it. But I was like, oh, we can get tickets to New York. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, oh, I got the tickets. You want to go? I'm like, all right, cool. No big deal. And it's like, the inner geek in me is like, yo, let's go balls to walls. Let's do this. And I'm like, I don't need any of this dumb shit. Like, but it's the collector in me. I'm like, well, I could buy this variant and flip it and make a shit ton of money, but I got to wait in line. And then like, I'm not doing stuff, or we could just go day drink and just chill and fuck around. That's usually what I do.
Yeah, it's like it kind of sucks. Like you want to go do certain things, like you want to get certain items. You're standing online for the whole entire damn day, and you're not even guaranteed to get it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. Like I've done that with Funko and other things. The only company that's pretty good is Good Smile's actually really good. Like you're in and out in less than an hour, so it's not bad. But I'll do most of my shopping on Thursday. It's by Friday or Saturday where it gets like super heavy with people. Any con you go to, and Sunday's the last day. Everyone's trying to make wheeling and dealing, just trying to get shit out the door. So it's like you can usually get pretty good deals. But if you want comics or something that hasn't been announced yet, like I remember years ago, I was waiting for first appearance of Blade, Tomb of Dracula 10. I was just like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Like I got like 2,000-3,000. I'll get like a 9.8. That's cool. Announced it. I'm like 15,000-20,000. I'm like, I'm out. This is cool. They're cheap all weekend. And I'm like, I'll just wait because people are gonna want to get rid of them. And like, it's coming out. I'm like, okay, cool. That ruined my weekend.
I just hope like manga never gets to that point where they're like,
yeah.
Well, it hasn't yet because they've done the test run of a couple of variant covers, and like Whatnot and other companies do want to do it, but the problem is the Japanese licensing holds everything up, so it's not approved. So like that, we got Wadako, we got what the hell is the other one? The other huge variant they did like 3 copies of.
I know Attack on Titan had one.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan, but what's the other?
Avengers had one.
Tokyo
Nope.
Revengers.
Well, they're
No,
slowly
those-
coming out, but they have to be approved by like the whole team, the creator, the licensee,
Oh.
and everything. So it's really hard to do in America. In Japan, a little easier. But
Mm.
it's not like, Marvel or DC are like, hey, yeah, you can order the minimum of 3,000, get all the different variant ratios, and yeah. And they're like, it's limited to 300. You're like, can I see you ripping the covers off and destroying that shit? Because if not, we magically found another 100 books. You're like, oh, yay. Why'd I pay $500 for it? You're an asshole. That's how I feel.
I know, like the Wodakai ones were getting crazy online though. Like I think the Kinakuina was going
Yeah.
for like somebody was selling it for like 600. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah. I went to Otakon. They had a big old table of all of those. I'm just like.
Well, it wasn't the Kinokuniya one. It was the Books a Million one that was going for like $200-$300. Mine was
Oh,
damaged.
that's right. Yeah.
I was pretty pissed. Like I could sell it, but I just really like the cover. So I'm like, I don't care. It's a PC. Like you've seen me. I throw around stuff all the time. Like I don't care. Like they're manga. They're not going to be worth money.
Yeah,
But like
it's not going to be like to the point you're going to have a hard time finding them because at some point they'll either get reprinted depending on the popularity of the series or.
But it's an omnibus or it's a manga. It's like a trade paperback. It's thick. They're going to be easily available. It's not like Mark. It's okay. You're a misogynist. But that's the issue. Like I've had like the video I had. I want to do a follow up to like where I shit on comics and why I went to manga. But the issue is like when they say the print run is XYZ, it's like, can you show me the proof of you destroying it all? Because it's bullshit. Like personally, like Marvel is a 3,000 print run. DC is a 3,000 print run. Like Dark Horse, a couple other companies like IDW, your minimum is 1,000. But when you say it's limited to 100, unless it's the company itself putting it out, it's just some mom and pop shop online going, we bought them. And you remember, you used to be cheap. They're like $20, $30, now like $150 right off the bat for like this one of 100. You're like, no, I don't believe you. And then I have buddies that own their own shops and like, hey, do you want a copy of this for like real cheap? I'm like, no. They're like, well, we destroyed them. I'm like, you're fucking up the market, dude. You're going to flood them later. Like just one or two here and there.
Yeah, and to explain to Marg, what happens is a lot of times with comic book stores, they are required to buy a certain amount of certain volumes or issues. And then they're thinking, okay, well, this is going to sell a lot. And then it's sitting on the shelf in there for like weeks.
Or you could just be like, Black Flag Comics and just put an acetate cover over it. Fuck everyone because you have extra copies and charge like $2,000 to $3,000 on whatnot. And that's a whole different story. But
wow.
That's why I covered it and I got hits. It was funny.
It's more complicated, I think, with modern comics.
Because
you want to get like the signature. You have to have somebody
it's got to be graded. If not, it doesn't matter. I have shit from like the mid 90s. Like I have a bunch of Michael Turner signatures and other stuff, but it was never witnessed and he's dead. So
exactly.
Like you could do CBCS, but people don't like CBCS that you can get verified signatures.
You have to get somebody from like CGC, which is one of these companies that do what they look at the comic, they grade them. They have booths at these cons. They'll walk with you over to the artist's table. As he signs it, they're witnessing it. Then they come up with the certificate that they witnessed it.
Not always, actually. You want to hear some funny inside baseball that I've done? All right, so I got a really cool wasn't Clayton Crane, what was it? Was it Clayton Crane? I can't remember who the artist was, but he does a lot of shit for Torpedo and whatever, and I bought one of like the blind boxes for like $600. I got a sketch cover done by him. Oh, shit, I can't think of his name. Anyways, it was really cool Joker cover, right? It was already signed, done, whatever. He wasn't there. They're like, yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. It was in a seal box. We're gonna grade it. I got it pressed. I got 9.8. Like I'd sell that shit for $3,000 because like it's a really nice sketch cover. But at the same time, they didn't witness him signing it or sketching on it, and they're like, well, it came from the company, so it's good. How do they know I'm not in the back just saying, yeah, it's by this dude? Like,
right.
Well, but CCG has a lot of issues.
Yeah. But and then you have to get it if you really want to have the value go up. Like Nick was saying, you have to get it graded, which is you have to mail it in. Pray nothing gets damaged on the way.
Which happens. I've had stuff where I've been to cons or sent stuff in, like, it's 9.8, 9.6. You eyeball it. You get the feel for it after a while. But if you're at a con, they're going to stack them on top of other comics and they could potentially get damaged. That's why I put all my shit in Mylars, cut out the little thing and go, okay, this is it. And I'm going to get the signature with the sketch or whatever. But that 0.2 is anywhere from 100 to like a couple $1,000s of being damaged if it's got a little ding. So it's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Comics are stupid. They are. I don't even care.
And not to mention just buying comics nowadays, the prices inflated.
Yeah.
Like
hold the line at $2.99. Now it's $7 for a comic.
Are you serious? Like the little floppy?
Yeah, for like 22 pages with ads. Yeah, and crap art, crap stories. Like
Daredevil, $5.99
for how many pages? Open it up. I bet you it's 23 to 28.
It's not. Yeah, it's got to be like 23. It's not big.
It's crazy.
Okay.
That's almost a Viz volume.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You can get more for your buck with manga.
Well, the question is that the Zarsky run? Or is Chip not doing it? Oh, Chip's so good. I love Chip.
Yeah.
Did you ever read Sex Criminals?
No, I
Sex
almost
Criminals
did.
was so good. His Howard the Duck run was really good. Like, I know he did Batman for a while, but I didn't pay attention. But his Daredevil is supposed to be really good.
His Daredevil is really good. The other one that's really good, and again, this is also, this one's not too bad. It's like $3.99. Is World's Finest.
Nope.
From Mark Waid.
Nope. I hate Mark Waid, and I can't. I hate Mark Waid, and I can't.
I know. I personally met the guy, and he was a jackass when I met him.
You know who's super cool? Snyder. Snyder's the man. Like, I've met him several times. Like, yo, you want to see shit you shouldn't see? And he pulls up his phone. He's like, check out what Greg just did. He's like, Batman's gonna have purple gloves and do this, that, and that, but don't tell nobody. I'm like, oh, I love you, dude. You're awesome.
Yeah. Poor Mark's like, okay. Huh?
I'm learning a bunch. I'm just kind of like, I had no idea how the grading process worked and all that stuff.
It's a scam.
It's a scam. It's gotten really ridiculous with the pricing for comic books. It's gotten really ridiculous with what you have to go through in order to get it graded, and then what how they grade it.
And there's also a subgenre of you can get it pressed, you can get it cleaned. It depends if they don't check. You can trim. There's a lot of like shady shit you can do to make extra money.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I had no
idea. And then if you're buying online, you got to be careful because somebody might be selling.
Well, that's why like eBay, you're pretty much covered. Like, I've made a shit ton of money just off of stupid. Like, I like buying weird stuff. I'm like, oh, I like this cover, I'll buy it. Seen it for like 3 years. I'm like, well, I paid 30 for it. It's like I was going for like 1,000 or like 3,000. I'm like, I don't care. Let's sell it. I'm not attached.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I gave up on comics and sold them all to a comic store for store credit. Walked out with a $650 Marvel statue that I admire. Instead, that will retain its value.
I was gonna say that statue is gonna retain the value more than the comics. Like, and the worst part now is like people used to get so hyped on like spec about like this is gonna be in a movie, this is gonna be a TV show. No one cares anymore. The time to sell is right when that shit drops, or there's the trailer. That's it. And then after that, it's usually trash. So
it's like, I'll give you an example. Like the first appearance of Morbius, like a couple months before, was like $20 to $30. Then they announced the movie, and then they dropped the trailer, and it like went up to like people were trying to sell it for $300. Wow. And then it started to go up more as the movie came. But then when the movie sucked, you just watched it go back down again.
It's Morbin time.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, you don't know about that? Mark, do you know about that?
No.
Okay, so it was such an online meme. It's Morbin time. People were shitting on it. Sony re-released it for like a third time for like 3 days in the theaters, and they only made $1,500.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
It was so funny.
Will go.
Yeah. It's Morbin time.
I think the merchandise right now is the only thing besides the movies holding the comic book industry together.
Yes and no. Like, it depends. Like, I
have these Hot Toys.
Oh, dude, wow, I didn't know you were that dorky. I never realized that. Hot Toys, shit. And I thought I'm baller with like some of my statues. Hot Toys are like minimum $500 to like $1,400 for a hot toy.
Well, like, yeah, if you're talking Iron Man, but some of them are more like $100 to $250.
I get an extra face. That's like adds $300. I know the world.
Like 6 scale action figures.
They're very well like replicated and detailed as fuck. And you get extra hands, extra bits.
They look like the actors to the point. Like it's
They're
like
super
ridiculous.
But you showed me some of the stuff you do. You've done like repaints. Do you do resculpts too, or just repaints?
Just repaints. Like the recent one, I'm not done with her yet. That I'm working on.
Like her shit's really good. Like I never even knew. She's like, check this out. It looks like you see stuff when people do toys with like the little heads, and she's like, check out this Luke Skywalker. Check out this. I'm like, holy shit, that looks amazing.
I know. Yeah. It's Tomb Raider. I'm working on her right now.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I buy the head sculpts
to look better.
Well, I buy the head sculpts unpainted, and then I paint them, and then I try to put together the figure.
Oh, cool.
Like I did. I don't know where he is right now, but I did Steve Rogers head sculpt, and then you could buy the bodies there, and then I got clothing like I did Steve Rogers kind of like in casual. Hold on.
I love all that Wonder Woman in the background.
See, I did the head sculpt.
Wow.
Oh, you sculpted that? Hold on, go to
No, I didn't sculpt it. I bought the sculpt and I painted it.
Yeah, but go to like single screen and show that off. Like you should be promoting this more than like what you do. Like that's really talent. Like I paint minis.
Yeah.
That shit's awesome. Go a little closer and slow. Down a little. Dude, that's awesome.
That is. Oh my gosh.
I'm still trying to get better though.
Too?
Yeah, somebody was following me was Nerdrotic, and he was like, he needs more guy lights.
Guy lights.
Because that's like one of my complaints with the Hot Toys. They never they always have his hair really dark. And I'm like, but he's blonde.
Yeah. That's amazing.
See, but like we have weird talents and stuff we like that we don't share with anybody. But like I love that. Like that's so cool you do that.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I started to do it because I found a guy on Patreon. He's in England, and he does is he takes like Hot Toys or statues, and he redoes them to make them look better.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, Darren Carnell, and he does like shows you how he paints and does everything. So that's where I was like following.
It was so cool.
He's like so cool. Like he repaints a whole statue. He took like a really crappy Kingpin figure and
that looked like shit and made him look awesome, right? I love that.
Yeah. I love that stuff too.
Did you see like the Riri toy they just dropped from what's the not Diamond Select, the new Marvel
Legends?
Yeah, the Legend line.
No, I haven't seen it.
The Ironheart they dropped, my buddy like posted a picture like it was a leak. Holy shit, I don't even care about like Black Panther 2, but that like Ironheart just
is that Google the costume?
Well, her suit looks fucking amazing. It looks like a cyborg. It looks cool as hell.
Because I know there's two suits in the movie. One looks like she made it out of car parts.
Yeah, that's like
together.
The Tony Stark first thing, and the new one looks awesome.
Okay, I have to look it up.
It's pretty comic accurate.
What looks like an alien is what Otaku says. I have to look it up.
What's up about that xenomorph life? I love aliens.
I have a bunch of other head sculpts. I just haven't had a lot of time to like work on a lot. But yeah, it's when I have time I do them. It's fun.
Oh, I like that. Did we go do Gactus 30? Comics are basically another version of the stock market now. Yes and no. It depends on what you have. You have to have a ratio variant or a ghost. I prefer choosing ghost because you can name your own price and ask whatever you want. Like, you know, the Marvel 1000, right? Like the color edition. I gave that away on my buddy's show. He hit 1,000 subs. I think that was like $700. But like, I had the black and white they only made 30 of. I got $8,000 for that. Like, I was so fucking pumped. But the guy got it graded and then resold it later and got like 19,000 for it. So I was fucking pissed. But that was the first comic. I was like, I'll take a chance on like 1,500 for 3 comics. So it was cool, you know?
Yeah, like my worry, and I'll give Marg a little history here.
Oh, sorry, we're just like shooting shop, so I'm sorry about that.
But in the 90s, Marvel and DC realized people were buying comic books and investing in it. So they decided, oh wow, we can capitalize on this. but they weren't thinking, and they overprinted stuff. Like my dad stood online in New York City for the Death of Superman comic because they thought it was going to be such a big, like, desirable collectible.
Funny,
Yeah.
did you see that they did the reprints with the chromium covers? How much they're going
Mhm.
for right now? I actually have the 4th printing of Death of Superman, where actually gets killed, but it has a bonus, like, extra scrap page. I want to get that graded, but I don't know if that's gonna, like, I don't know how that would grade with extra pages.
I don't know.
Like, double covers get weird too, but I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Are
But
we gonna be going for a little longer or no?
we're gonna finish it, but just real quick.
Okay.
So what happened was they were reprinting, but it destroyed the value because there was so many issues available.
I think they went to
Marvel,
5th or 6th print. Yeah.
Marvel almost went bankrupt. They were like on the verge of bankrupt. That's why all the movies were sold off to different studios. That's how they kept themselves afloat. And I worry that it's going to happen again in the comic book industry with the way they're handling everything with comics.
It's gonna happen, but let's change the subject. Everybody's like, and we
I
have
know,
like
I'm sorry.
other chat. It's
We're
just
comic geeking.
we're otakus. We're just not like. That's why I try not to talk about the comic shit. So I just like nerding out with you, Carrie. So I appreciate it.
We'll have to do a special like comic book video.
We should.
Yeah.
Talk about why we jumped from comics to manga.
Well, I've been educated, so I had no idea.
Looks like it is an alien and scary tattoo. Screw both you guys. It's an alien. It's hold on.
Huh?
Can we go to single?
Alien tattoo.
It's actually cover up of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Like you can see it right in here.
Oh, really?
Do I want to know that story?
Yeah. Like, what's that about? What's wrong with Lilo and Stitch?
Okay, so I was
Story
18
time.
and I thought it was cool. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. My ex-girlfriend was like, don't do it. You're a fucking idiot. Went to the tattoo shop. The lady's like, come back tomorrow if you really, really want this tattoo. And I was like, do me up. I want this. This is cool. It's my second tattoo. Like, Stitch is cool as fuck. Went back. She's like, oh, you're serious? I'm like, yeah. So I had it for like 4 years. When I got in the union, my uncle's like, do not show them that fucking tattoo. They will bust your balls so hard. One day it was raining out and like I'm fucking soaked, like from my underwear to my t-shirt. I'm just changing in the shack, taking on one of the dudes grabbed me. He's like, whoa, what's it doesn't hurt that much. But they're like, whoa, what's that on your chest? And I'm like, all my other tattoos are fine. That's the one they're like, what's that on your chest? Is that Disney character? I'm like, yeah, it is. Why? So I got stuck with a nickname Stitch. So when I got laid off from that job, I took a bunch of money. There was a tattoo convention in Rhode Island. I'm like, I'm getting this shit covered up. And like, I want a chest burst. I'm like, oh, that's cool. You know, I love aliens and xenomorphs. Guys like, bro, I can't do that. They're like flesh pink peach color. I can do a bluish like hive alien for you. You want that? I'm like, do it up, bro. And like he hooked it up, and since then I've been stuck with it, and I'm happy with it.
At least now you don't have to like try to like.
But then I got this like several years later. That's just as pedo. Like,
cool.
but like in mid-20s, you're self-conscious. Like, but people grab their kids at water parks and like, I'm not a pedophile. I just like Disney and it's cute and fun. And I like art. Now being an adult, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I enjoy it.
I had a friend who did the whole Quidditch game on his arm through his back.
He regrets it because Harry Potter, yeah.
Like
J.K. Rowling's like just like a sexist, like horrible trash person. We know. It's cool.
I was like, why would you do the whole like scene like that over?
But if you like it, rep your set, yo.
Yeah.
Part of your life. Dobby's a free elf now. I have no idea about Harry Potter.
Me neither.
Well, this is good to close out with. For all three of you, what is objectively the best manga you read? Not your favorite, but what you interpreted as the best.
So wait, for Isekai or just in general?
I guess in general. Come on, Margaret. Yona the dog.
Well, I was gonna say that. Oh man.
I mean, I'll say mine, but
There's
Nick's gonna blank out.
No, I'm not blanking out. There's a bunch. Like, I think honestly, it's toss up between Berserk or Sweat and Soap. Like, because they're things I thought I wouldn't like, but like they're so different, and it's shit was so hyped up. Like Berserk has been around for years. I'm like, this is gonna be trash. I'm not gonna like it. Fell in love with it. Got it on my body. Like, I love it. Same thing with Sweat and Soap. Everyone was like, oh, it's super cool and fun. I'm like, well, I kind of like rom-coms, and one of my friends suggested it, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be stupid. I'm being polite. I wouldn't even stupid wasn't the word. I used some inappropriate language. And I read it and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like, I relate so bad and I like this. So
And I was
one
like,
of
you
the
gotta read
two.
it. You gotta read it.
And then I binged them all in like a week. And like the store wasn't open when I was trying to finish them. I read the scans and then I bought like the rest of them like a week later.
I pre-ordered the box set, but it's been moved to December.
Oh,
What,
no.
Sweat and Soap?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's
good.
supposed to come out in October, and then they're like, no, now it's been moved to December. I'm like, at this point, I can cancel and just buy the individual.
Okay, I'm having a hard time choosing between. Obviously, Yona's my favorite, but he said objectively the best manga you've read, not your favorite.
Also, Gigant. I thought I wouldn't like Gigant.
Yeah. I would say either Ajin,
Ooh,
Demi-Human,
good.
because that one, I think it was volume 14. I had a reaction to that manga. I was literally pacing back and forth because I was buddy reading it with a friend, and we're like, okay, we'll read this one and we'll discuss it a couple days. And I texted her, I'm like, I am pacing. I need to read the rest of it right now because it's too intense. I can't calm down. It's like I was in there cleaning and doing stuff, and I'm like, this is too much for my little brain to handle. It's like I need to read more of it. So we texted each other, and she's like, well, let me read it and see what I think. And she's like, girl, yes, we just need to finish it out because it's only like 17 volumes. So we finished reading it. So it's either Ajin Demi-Human or it's Blood on the Tracks, because the writing is pretty genius, and just the emotions and the art that are in that story is just, it gives you kind of like an anxious feeling. And yeah, Ajin, I highly
Ajin's good.
recommend. But yeah, so one of those two, because I've had like reactions, like physical reactions to both of them, like shaking because I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen to this boy? Or,
All right.
pacing because I need to know what happens next.
Then let me rephrase that. Fuck Berserk. All right. So it was definitely Sweat and Soap or the quintessential quintuplets. Those are both like, apparently I'm a sucker for rom-coms, and I'm a dirty human being. I read the scans before I bought them just because I needed to know what the hell happened because I was so wrapped up in the storyline. So I get you on it.
Yeah,
But I did enjoy Ajin. It was I'm shocked you liked Ajin. That's kind of dark for you.
loved it. Well, I mean,
I know you like kind of dark, but that was
yeah, it was
kind of dark.
pretty dark. Yeah, but it was just so intense, and the main character, that the villain in that is just, he
Would
was
you say it's an
so
isekai?
creepy.
Because he dies and comes back to life. So, and my question is, watered down pop. Are you talking Sayuki or Sayuki Reloaded? I want to know. What's up? I'm an old man.
I got so into that anime when it first came out.
It was good. I liked it. It's like Dragon Ball, but like with guns.
Well, they're bringing it back. They're redoing
Are
it.
they?
Yeah. I don't know when it's premiering, but they did make an announcement like a few months back that they were, I don't know if it's a continuation or a reboot.
See, this is why I hate we need more people. Like, the more audience you have, the more time we can eat up and just like
I know.
get to the 4 hours and no one cares.
I know. I got to find more people to invite. But my two, look, I'm like we were talking earlier, I'm more of like a comic book superhero type person, so I was never into like the rom-com, but that's mostly because I didn't want to give it a chance. But I would have to say Fruit Basket was the first one to get me start reading rom-coms, because it was almost kind of like a shonen in a way with all the superpowers and everything with morphing into different animals and all, and I liked it. Nick looks like he wants to say something. Like,
did you mean to do that? Or are you muted?
I know. I was like, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you if you're actually talking.
Shit, I'm sorry. I
We
forgot.
thought you were messing with us.
It's because you tap it, it mutes it.
Oh.
But the same person that recommended Sweat and Soap for me, she was like, "Yeah, you may like it. I like it." I'm like, "Eh." She's like, "Well, it gets darker
Geeky?
later." I'm like, "No, actually not geeky."
Oh.
But anyways, I want to read it, and Kiki even what sold it for me is Kiki's like, "You'll like it." So if Kiki said she liked it, I'm sold, and I can't wait to come back and Kiki to do stuff with us because I miss her so much.
I miss Kiki so much.
I love her. She's one of the few people I actually talk in real life with outside of this. Like,
yeah, same.
I want a podcast with her, and she did it before me. And Dustin jumped on. He's like, "Oh, it's not that hard." I'm like, "Well, you three were Shit Devil too. Like, we're supposed to have a podcast," and they just dumped on me and just bailed.
Oh no!
Would you guys like to, since I spent the money and I want to get my money's worth, can we do like a pure like reading type of thing? Like, I read a lot of different weird things. If you guys are into it.
Okay, I'm willing to try different things.
What reading thing?
Like a pure like a book read. What do you call them? Buddy read? I don't know. I don't do that shit.
Laura wants to do with.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
I'm down.
Cheeky Brad, Not So Sweet Boys. Couple like I want to do like a male with a bunch of females like reading like rom-coms because I'm a sucker for that shit, and most people don't want to do it, but I'm just such a baby and I love it.
Yeah. I need to discover more, and the two you've recommended to me so far
they've been awesome. Yeah, because they're so cute and awesome. Like, shit, I thought I wouldn't like it. I'm like, well, you also picked up the quintessential quintuplets, right? But that was back ordered. It was Sweat and Soap that was back ordered. Like, if I'm raving about them, I will spend the money and be like, yo, I love this shit. It's cool.
So Taco says he's into.
Yeah.
So what for the rom-coms or just like drinking? And Steph, yes, you can join.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody's welcome. Anybody that wants to do it, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm up for it. I know I'm going to do one with Laura for Cheeky Brat when she gets the additional volumes in.
I'd be down for it because I have a couple Cheeky Brats. So
it's just volume 4.
Well, my issue is I buy so many things and forget about them. And I'm like, I'm going to read them. Like, oh shit, volume 9 just came out. I'm like, I was going to read volume 1. That was last month. Oh, that was 5 months ago. You're like, bro, you buy too much shit. So now I'm basing on quality, not quantity.
Yeah. I'm trying to do.
Yes, for what?
I was going to say, Otaku, let us know in the chat for the rom-coms or just hanging out.
I think that's what he was answering was yes to the rom-com.
Okay. Yeah, dude, he's awesome. I love him. He's as dumb with me and has a good time.
Yeah.
He's one of the things that makes Twitter fun.
Dude, the other night when he's like, my kids, I'm like, you have children? Well, no, because he's dumb like me and he's fun. Like, I'm sure he's an awesome dad. He's a cool dude. But I was just like, oh, if you have kids, I can have kids. It's cool. Maybe one day. You make it look easy, bro.
Now I'm gonna finish it with my second choice, which I know Nick is gonna just completely check out here.
What?
My second choice, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I didn't really like the first half. I said it last week, and that was One Piece. The world building is really good.
I feel like if I do it, I'm gonna get sucked in that like K-hole, and like 3 months later, like what happened? And be like, yo, I binged One Piece and it only took me 3 months, yo.
It's gonna be like that person who plays a video game for the first time and is holed up in their basement.
Like, I asked my boss for a layoff just so I could collect unemployment. I only lost $3,000 this month, but I banged it out. It was worth it, guys. Got like a neck beard going. I'm just like all greasy, got titties again, just a belly. And I'm like, yo, guys, I did One Piece. It was worth it. I'm also homeless, but fuck it. One Piece for life. Fucking Straw Hat Crew G.
Jump app. It's on the Shonen Jump app. You don't need to buy anything.
Well, the Shonen Jump app, you can only read 100 chapters a day. So you'd have to go another route because, like, when I'm just like, I'm just going to be like banging lines of coke and just be like, One Piece. I'm kidding. We do not advocate. Hold on, let me do like they do some ordinary podcast. We do not
Not
advocate like
drugs.
cartels. We do not
Drugs, not
advocate
drugs.
drugs. We do not advocate any of this. It's not cool. This is all comical purposes, and we do not support anything. But if you have a prescription of Adderall, just bang it out. Just saying, you don't need it. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's horrible.
Can confirm Otaku is a good dad. I'm the unofficial son.
What the fuck? You don't own me? Like, why do I gotta be my own sugar daddy? Why can't I get a sugar mama? Someone just love me for me. I make it a funny, I guess, for both of us, but just lie to me like, I love you, and rub my hair that doesn't exist.
I love this. Homeless but fuck it, One Piece for life.
I also said straw hat crew for life, yo. So quote it right.
Can you imagine if we ever did get Nick to read that? It would just be like.
I'll tell you what.
Talking about it all the time. I think.
We can get enough people to get me monetized, I will read all of One Piece.
There we go. There we go, guys. You heard it here first.
I need 1,200 hours. You can do that? I can do it.
One Piece is a commitment. It took me 30 episodes of the anime to finally get into it, but yeah, it's been fun since. Really? 30?
episodes?
Well, we were talking about the manga. I read like all like 1,100 chapters. I just want to get monetized to write off shit on my taxes. I would do anything. I will come so close to being a glory hole patron. I'm just saying, like.
Load, thank you.
Don't worry about it, bro. We love you.
Hopefully Otaku comes back next week, so that should be, hopefully we'll have more people.
I forget how much fun I have, you guys. The next one from Watered Down Pop.
Oh, my partner is my sugar mama. She has supplied her insane collection of my unhealthy addiction.
But that's so cute, though. Like, you don't have to have everything similar, like, with your partner, but you got to share, like, 2 or 3 things that you can enjoy with each other. And that's sweet that you guys can share your manga collection. Mm-hmm. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I just go take me for what I am. And like, the weirdest part is you guys know me, but like outside life, I'm really normal and no one knows I'm dorky. I'm so afraid to bring someone back and be like, yo, baby, what's up? Like, you want to make love in front of my shrine? Like, what's up?
Oh, my.
We need to find somebody who's
mom friends because they're all like, "What do you do to have fun?" I'm like, "I video game and read manga," and they're
but
like,
I do too.
What?
But like, dude, that's the worst part.
They're
okay,
like,
so
my husband video games and blah blah blah, and then they talk about like how much they hate their husband gaming. I'm like, sorry.
All right, so you ready for this? Like, I have a super manly job. Like, I do a lot of shit, and like, people are like, "Why are you single?" I'm like, bro, real life, I'm fucking so dorky. Like, I bring them back to my house, they're gonna fucking just run out the door. Like, unless they're into it, like, I can spend a good game, we have a good time, and they're like, so what's up? I'm like, I like stuff. I'm into art. Like, what kind of art? I'm like, comics and manga.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I like reading books. And they're like, oh, what kind of books? I'm like, I don't want to say.
Yeah, I think it's
She'll
funny.
Judge me.
As a girl, it's also hard too. You would think
it is.
Yeah, you think guys would be like, "Oh, cool," but I think sometimes they're
it's
like,
hot, but like it's
why?
Well, my thing is online. Like, I'll interact with a bunch of different females, and I try being respectful, not a fucking creep, because I know it's first of all you're female. It doesn't matter if you're hot or not. It's dudes are if you're into subgenre of comics, anime, manga, whatever. Dudes fucking creeping you, and that's so creepy. And I try not to be creepy. Like, that would sketch me out, and I get girls hit me up, and I'm just like, I'm just into what I'm into. Can we be friends and you not be a fucking weirdo? Like, sorry. Listen.
Where were you ladies when I was a teenager? I was at the comic book shop. I think the problem is like
playing my Nintendo 64.
I think because of like the era I was in, they must
wait. Quick question: Switch Online when GoldenEye comes out. We doing a live stream. I know, like, you'll be in it. Like, Elite will be in it.
Yes.
We down for that? We're down for that.
Totally.
I have to deal with something right now, so I'll be back in a minute.
I like. I think they missed. I think
fuck your face.
I thought he was gone. Oh God. No, I think the problem was like when I was first getting into comics, I think people like misunderstood like what like they made assumptions about my sexuality.
Well, first of all, it's two things. It's one, either you're a lesbian or no one understands because you're a female. I get that. But it's male. Okay. Otakus are different than comic book readers. You understand that. I understand that, but everyone else doesn't. It's like, oh my God, a girl reads comic books. Oh, she's so hot. You're like, dude, she just fucking likes comics. Don't hear and be a fucking creeper. Like, what the fuck?
How is it for you going into comic book shops, Carrie? Like,
dudes hit on me all the time. I know it sucks.
Not you. I said Carrie.
Oh,
you know
sorry.
what's funny? I keep hearing people all the time talking about these horror stories that as a girl they walked in there and then like they were like immediately drop kicked out the door. I wasn't. I think it was kind of like
what depends on your local store
bewilderment and confusion.
It depends on your local support of your comic store not being a bunch of dickhead like legit misogynist males, because they're like, well, you see it now in the anime community where like dudes are like, well, fucking in episode like 304, you're like, how the fuck? I don't even fucking remember that, and I watch the same shit as you, bro. Am I not cool enough to hang with you? But because she's got a vagina and tits, like, why are you gonna shit in her? She's not gonna want to sleep with you and be like, oh, he knows like One Piece inside out. It's like she's gonna get your fucking asshole. Like, I just enjoy this. Like, you're fucking up your own game.
Well, yeah, it was kind of like weird because I think they thought, was I there shopping for somebody? Was I there accompanying somebody? And it was
well, you usually get
curious.
as a female, is it for your boyfriend? Is it for like your husband? Is this for you?
Can I help
Is this for your girlfriend?
You
like,
know what you're
that's
looking
not cool.
for? Are you lost?
Well, like nobody would come and say that to me, but like when I'd go up and be buying the comics, it was kind of like they'd be staring at me for a minute. I remember getting into a conversation at one comic book store about my mother being really big into comic books, and they're like, wow, you're second generation female comic book reader? Like, there's a lot of women that read it. There is a lot.
Well, what I hate the most is like people don't realize the toxic stuff. That's the same thing. It's the toxic subculture of like dudes. Like, I'm also used to playing Magic and going to gaming stores too. Like, I'm into that shit. Like, I've seen a couple smoking hot girls that are just there to have a fun, good time. And it's like, I'm not going to hit her. I don't give a fuck if she likes it and actually likes the stuff. Cool. Don't alienate her and be an asshole and like challenge her and be like, well, what do you think about this and that? She's going to go, fuck you. I don't want to play it. And you're going to ruin her time. Like, I'm not trying to white knight and be like, oh, this is a pretty good guy. I'm like, no, I still want to bang her. But still, at the same time, it's like, I'm being honest. But at the same time, a lot of dudes don't have that social filter or just they're like,
it was horrible.
Girl,
like
you're
like
comic book stores. It's disgusting. And that's what I fucking hate. Like, one of my good friends, Kristen, I've been friends with her for like almost 20 years. It's like, we used to have a nickname for her and it's inappropriate, but like I've gotten to know her and like we still read comics and hang out once in a while. Like, went out with her Friday night. We had a good time. It's like dudes hit her because like, you like comics, and it's like, why? Just because I have tits and I'm a female? Like, that's so wrong and upsets me. You should be okay with normalizing male or female. Just enjoy and have a good fucking time. Like, but so many guys are like just fucking weirdos, or they get tripped out. They're like, oh, girl. It's like, we can be friends with them and normal people and not like be romantically inclined. Just enjoy it and hang out with females. Like, the fuck.
Well, I think when I saw like it get really like toxic was when MCU took off and you had a bunch of people who weren't comic book fans flooding the comic book stores just
but
to
that's
see
fine. That's cool. It's
right.
You should be supporting your own. Like,
exactly.
Enjoy
But
it.
a lot of them were like, well, you know, they're just here they're not going to buy anything. They're just looking at it and they probably don't even care about these characters. They think everything's just like the MCU. And I'm just sitting there going, dude, you should be happy people are coming in.
Our trade's not dying. And now it's went from that to like the super woke thing where it's, if you're not super niche market on like Twitter and they're not buying it, your shit's dying. So yeah, it's super weird.
That was what was the downfall, was when they went into the comic book store, they were expecting the characters they saw in the movie and they weren't getting the characters because
because there were 2 or 3 previous generations. Like,
and also Marvel at the time decided to like change everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are like, well, where's Tony Stark? I'm like, well, he's not Iron Man right now, but that's Riri Williams. And they're like, but I want Tony Stark.
Or you're getting Riri, motherfuckers. Enjoy it.
And then they'd be like, well, why is Falcon wearing Captain America's costume? Well,
Okay, well, for me, it's certain things I don't mind, but you can call me racist. I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking like Riri. She's a great character. She's a pretentious little bitch that doesn't care and she's stuck up. But they're gonna see Black Panther 2 and be like, Riri's super cool. And they're gonna be like, she's an asshole, and be like, that's Riri. She's intelligent, black female. I don't care if she's black, white, whatever, female. She's a stuck up asshole. That's why I don't like her. It's not for me.
Yeah, and there was a whole bunch of things with that run when I tried reading it that I was just like, no.
But the flip side is, like, I've been waiting forever. They had one preview of Blade's daughter because I fucking love Blade, and they still haven't done it. Like, where was that? You remember, like, 3 years ago?
Well, did you hear what happened? Here, Margaret, sorry. But
sorry,
what happened was the Twitter community did not approve of the person who was writing it because they did not feel like he had the
a voice.
No,
that's
the voice that would fit the and it
so
was
he was a straight white male writing a black female character. Yeah, okay. Because that hasn't been comics for the past like 90 years. Yeah, okay.
I mean, Black Panther was created by Stan Lee, and
Dicko, but whatever,
Yeah. But so then they put it on hold, and now I heard they're finally going to do it, and I don't know if it's the same writer or they're doing somebody else. Don't say Rogue. Okay, Otaku.
Yeah, Rogue was one of my first crushes. She's cool.
Oh no, there's been a controversy on Twitter recently with
about Rogue.
Yes.
Oh, I need to look this up.
They are fan casting who they want to play Rogue, and
who cares? It's not real. Like, they had Anna Paquin. She was fine.
Right.
Yeah, she was gorgeous as Sookie Stackhouse when she grew up, but whatever.
And Rogue had potential in those movies, but the writers sucked.
I'll be back in a second.
Uh-oh.
His mom.
She's probably like, stop it! Are you done yet?
I wish it was. She's passed out and done.
Oh, okay. No, there's a whole thing because they want to change the character in order to fit something, and that's where people were getting upset.
Yeah. I hate it when they do that.
It's like, look, I'm the type of person who gets so anal about changes. I was like so into Anne Rice novels in high school, and then when I went to see
I do too. I'm the same way.
Akasha,
Aaliyah as Akasha was great, and even better is if you're into metal or you just like Korn, like with Jonathan Davis doing the whole fucking Lestat was so good. I loved the whole thing. But anyways.
But it was like, I was mad because I'm like, Lestat's a French guy with blonde hair and blue eyes, and this dude's like an Irish guy with brown hair and brown eyes, and they changed his whole origin, and I'm sitting there in the movie theater just getting angry.
Whoa. What's wrong with mix? Are you racist against us? That's my word. I can say Mick because I'm an Irish individual. Okay, so we can... Wait, can we high five?
Irish?
Yeah, all of us. Oh, Mix!
Look at
that. We're also sloppy drunks. Whatever. I'm gonna go make another drink.
I've got water. I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I get like that. Like, it's not just race. Like, any like changes, even like if they change origins, and you're sitting there going, "This is not how it happened."
I have tinkles.
That's what gets so confusing.
Yeah, and then you're just like, "This is not the story."
Like,
what happened?
What happened? Yeah.
And I think I got it from my dad because he likes to read a lot of novels, and he used to sit there and watch movies and go,
"That's not right."
Yeah.
It's a big deep sigh.
He was reading a lot of Michael Crichton, and when he went and saw The Lost World, the second Jurassic Park movie, he was just
yeah.
like, well, Dad, what's wrong? You don't enjoy it? This is not the book. I'm like, oh, okay. But I get crazy like that.
Yeah.
I did not mind Lestat, Tom Cruise's Lestat, though he was too short for the part, but at least he tried to make himself look like the character. I hate when people don't even try. They're like, screw it. We're just going to do Keanu Reeves as Constantine, even though he's a blonde Welsh dude in the comics.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose Heartless. I was going to close out soon. Hey, look, I got into some trouble talking about the Percy Jackson thing. Okay? I'm not going to bring up the Percy Jackson thing. I'm telling you, he's probably like, don't worry, Mom. I'm going to end the stream soon. Don't worry. Wait for him to chime in.
Mom, I'm hanging out with my friends.
I think that's where I got more into manga lately, is because usually anime and manga are so very closely alike that they don't really divert that much from the source material.
Yeah, I do like that about it. I think that's why I made the switch from comics to manga, is because one, like, I did not realize that, you know, you have different artists and you have different writers and they're doing like their own, like they've got this span, like Wonder Woman. I was very into Wonder Woman. And you know, this artist did this run and this artist, and I'm like,
it's all over the place and it's hit or miss.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of like, why are they doing this? And then you're trying to find like a specific part, or you got to find the start of it. And you're like, I don't even know where to start. Like manga, it starts at number 1 and it goes to whatever. And that's what I liked about it. I'm like, okay, I could start here. And, you know, I only like a few like superheroes. Like I like Spider-Man and I like Wonder Woman and I like Tony Stark and who else? I'm missing somebody. But I like those certain ones, and it's kind of like everyone else I'm just kind of like, man, X-Men, Wolverine. But yeah, everyone else I'm just kind of like, So, and I like that manga had like different stories other than just superheroes, but I still love my superheroes though.
Yeah, see, I do too. And I think I get frustrated with comics because a lot of people writing them now haven't followed the lore. So stuff will suddenly happen in a story and you'll be like,
that can't happen.
Yeah, they would never do that. Didn't you read issue blah, blah, blah by so-and-so with art?
Right. Yeah.
And I think that's where frustration comes in, because comic book fans, like the very like fanatical ones, we like read so much that we know so much. So we point out to these rookie writers all the time, like, no, you can't do that because that goes against everything Steve Rogers stands for.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, I don't know what you mean. We're just going to write it this way. I used to I had a friend who she never was into comics, and we went to see most of the MCU movies, and we were watching Civil War, and she's like, wow, this is deep. I'm like, oh yeah, you think that's deep? You should read the comic. It's completely darker. And she's like, why? What happens to comic? I say, well, let's put it this way. It wasn't Bucky that set everything off. It was a school full of kids getting blown off. She's looking at me like I'm nuts. I'm like, nope, that's probably why Disney didn't do that.
Yeah.
Sure, it can happen now. Just have some world-ending event for the upkeep. Oh, I know. That's the other thing.
Oh, yeah. It's like no one's really completely dead, or, you know. It's so confusing. Like, what are the rules?
I sometimes go on another channel who's all comic books, and we talk about the fact that there's no starting point in comic books like manga.
Okay, so yeah, I used to do a podcast for like 3.5 years. Shout out to It's Drunken Chat. They're almost at 2,000 subs. So love my buddy Mel. We go way back being another podcast. But I have to say it's more refreshing actually doing a panel of more females than males, because like it's so diverse and different than, bro, we like this, bro, we like this. Yeah. So, like, I thought that was shit. Like one time they gave me shit. Did you ever read Scumbag?
I've heard of it. I haven't read it.
I fucking hated it. It was horrible. I ripped it up and I was like, this sucks. And they're like, bro, what the fuck? That's worth like $40. I'm like, this sucks. I don't like it. Like, I'm honest. I put my money where my mouth is. And I think that's my big issue is if I don't like a publisher or like a storyline, I'm like, it sucks. And I'm honest. And like, can't be doing it because they're starting to get sponsors, this and that. I'm like, nah, fuck it. It sucks. I don't care if I'm sponsored or not. This shit sucks. And they're like, oh, we love it. I'm like, but
why would you want to be sponsored by something you don't like anyways, you know?
The money's really good.
Yeah.
I want to be sponsored. Like I made the joke earlier. I was talking to someone, and I'm sorry if it's inappropriate, but I was like, yo, you remember back in the day, Joe Rogan, when he first got started up, he got sponsored by Fleshlight. And I'm gonna just leave it there. I'd be like, yo, I love that shit. I fuck it all the time. And it's just be like, I'm cool with that. It doesn't bother me. But like you're like, yo, oh, it's my friend Ivy. We were talking to her and she's like, yeah, bro, we were talking like you got YouTube Premium. I do, like we don't like ads. It's like, but then you get the ads are like Raid Shadow Legends, blah blah blah. I'm like, no one plays the fucking game, but if they're gonna give you a bag for 20 G's, depending on like your viewership, fucking okay, no offense to you guys. If we all get monetized tomorrow, right? Someone offers you $20,000 for a sponsorship. You don't like it, you don't support it. But that's fucking 20K. That's like
Yeah, exactly.
that's like me working for like 3 months. I'm gonna take that money real quick and be cool with it, you know? Like
Depends on what it is. If it's Fleshlight, that's a
no.
hard no for
Well,
me.
well, I would support the shit out of you if you're fucking a fleshlight. I'm confused and intrigued and I want to know more. But anyways, but like if it's a stupid video game and they offered you, okay, let's be realistic. They offered you $4,000. It's a decent deal. It's a game you don't like, but it's a new Isekai MMORPG online on your cell phone. They offered you 4 Gs. They say, all right, want a video because I've looked into it. They want a video of you playing it for like 10 hours to your buddies. And you're like, can you guys play? I'm like, we'll try it. We'll give you free items and whatever. You're like, we get $4,000. Are you going to say this game sucks? Or are you going to be like, thanks for $4,000. I love Isekai Life. It's the best game ever.
No,
maybe.
come back at me at like 20. We'll talk.
Oh, but see, I do like some of them. Like some people are like, yeah. Anyways, we love Raid Shadow Legends. They're like, yo, that game's fucking trash. Don't buy it. Don't play it. But they're not watching 25 minutes in the video. It sucks. Like I would do that.
You know, it's funny. He would probably get people curious enough to find out if it really is that crappy and ended up making the money.
But they do. They prey upon weak people, like the gacha system. Like I just started playing Genshin because I'm a fucking sucker. Because my friends was like, you try it, and I've seen other people. I'm like, okay, I think I'm playing like 12 hours. But like I got wrapped up in like CSGO, Overwatch, other stupid games. And like I'd spend $100 every event just to get the one skin for the character I play. I have every other skin for characters and guns and shit. And I'm like, I don't care about this. I'm like, I can't do this. And like mobile gaming, I'm like, no, this is like, you just be on the shitter or out and about with your family eating dinner. You're like, what are you doing? I'm like, shut up, I'm playing a game. Like, that's why I try not to play mobile games.
Yeah.
But if it's on a console, maybe a little bit.
You know, it's funny you bring that up because my brother's a big gamer. I haven't played games in a while, but he was so into it. And I forgot, was it Battlefront Star Wars? He came upstairs and he was pissed off. He's like, I paid $60 for this game.
Oh, Battlefront?
And
where you got screwed with the season pass and like you had to spend $300 to actually get a decent character. That was so funny, and it's free to play now.
And he's like, I am done. He's like, I am not playing this anymore. He goes, every little thing costs something extra.
Wow.
I'm like,
you remind me of my buddy Eddie so badly. It's hilarious. You're like, wow, he does the same shit. It's funny.
Wow.
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 Oh, look, somebody said it got me too. Yeah. Yeah. He was so mad. He was like, I spent so much money on that thing.
No. So, okay. So the biggest thing was I even have videos in my other YouTube that I don't ever share because I could get canceled the fuck for it, but I don't care. I legit, I could. But like, I'd be opening up like $100 worth of loot boxes for Overwatch just to get Bastion skins. I'm a Bastion player. I love Bastion. He's like the robot that turns into a tank, but he's a legit DPS, but he's a tank. But I just wanted skins. I finally got all skins, and I'm like, I'm so proud of me. And they changed the game so much, and I'm just like, I'm not going to wait 35 minutes, because you used to be pick your character, go. Now it's, well, you want DPS? Wait 25 minutes. And like, Overwatch 2 is coming out. I'm like, well, I'm not going to. And Blizzard, you're pretty toxic. I don't give a shit if you're toxic or not. And you have your Bill Cosby suite. You guys are trash, but I just, your game sucks, so I can't deal with it.
Oh my god. All right.
Sorry.
So maybe we should wrap it up. But I know, like, everybody's in the chat going,
of what's going on? What's going on? I'm not gaming. I got me too. What if? So I made another drink. I thought we were going longer. Sorry, guys.
That's okay. We could, but I'm afraid I'm gonna lose Margaret if we.
What?
So, what do you guys got going on?
Not a lot.
Oh, I make videos. Hold on, I'll show you what I want to do. A thing on home. One sec.
Oh boy.
Oh, where is it? Gotta reach on my thing that holds stuff. I'm not gonna say my bed because no one needs to know this is my room. Another Steamship title. Ladies on Top. I wrote a whole script. I actually was gonna go the whole route of being a scumbag, but we know how female fucking creators are just oogled and like drooled over, right? Dudes spend stupid money on it, right? So like, I'm not attractive, but I'm not ugly. I feel better. I'm losing weight and getting muscle mass. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go and buy a bunch of like business shirts with ties and stuff. And I was like, all ready to do the video just because I want to tap in that demographic. I want to make that money. I want to get them hits. I don't give a shit, right? Got all dressed up, learned how to tie a tie. It took me like 2 hours. I don't know how to tie a tie. Now I do. But I wrote the script. My brother's girlfriend came home because their room's right next to my room. They blast the TV and it's too loud. I'm like, shit, I can't record. But yes, my new thing is I'm going to cover like 3 Steamship titles with different like dress up suits with ties and just not swear, try to be respectful and just, you know, try tapping that like female weeb. Yeah, just be me. Just be like, hello, ladies. How are you doing
Clip on
today?
ties.
Wait. Not clip on ties. We're going to go. I'm reading the chat. Listen, I'm sharing my inner thoughts with you people while drinking, so don't judge me. But I'm just gonna be like Chad and be like, hello, ladies. How you doing today? I got that fry voice and be like, your panties wet. Be like, support me on my OnlyFans or Patreon. Yeah. They don't need to know I'm OnlyFans. They just don't have to know I'm super dorky and just really an idiot in real life. I can just be like, try to be that Chad and be like, it's the reverse Andrew Tate. Just be like, hey, how you guys doing? Be like, do you need a boyfriend for the weekend? How you doing? Just like, we can talk. We can be friends. I'm kidding. But it's so funny. You're like, I could see Nick doing this. Be like, no, I get you wrapped up. I don't have time in my own life to have a personal life.
Gonna smoke
I quit smoking a couple years ago, dude. But like, I just ask my mom, be like, let me bum a Marlboro fucking 100. All right. Thanks, Mom. They like them. Yeah.
Like the old lady in Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Well, my favorite thing is like, I love gambling. I don't do it that much anymore because it's a waste of money. But I love it when you see like those little ladies with the oxygen masks. They're like 90 pounds and they're smoking those Misty or Capri 120s. They're like, you're like, hey, what's going on tonight, ma'am? How's this game? Like, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to win money. You're like, oh, little lady's a psycho demon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I want to call people out, but someone just called me out. I'm going to go there.
Ooh.
Can we go to Steph's comment? Fuck you, Steph. She knows me too well. I'm reading through it, and that's like the thing that triggered me. I could be a gentleman. You don't know me. Stop trying to judge me, lady.
You don't know me.
You don't know me. I roll deep with 5 gangs when I commit hate crimes on Jews. That was from Eric Cartman from South Park. Do not please clip this out of context. But yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, wow. I can see this video with Nick. Because he did one where he was,
I've done a lot of different ones. Oh, was that the
on Instagram where you were mocking Guilty of Being with the shower? Am I doing?
Oh,
right?
Where I was just like,
oh no. What was in that drink?
I'm not even drunk. That's the worst part. Whatever. Hold on.
Oh my word. What are we doing?
Well, I'm just like, what up, ladies? Is your life not worth it? Give me your money. Don't take me fucking seriously. I don't give a shit.
Who keeps reporting me to YouTube?
Why am I shut down? No top? What? Because I show titties?
He'll be Otaku. He'll start a campaign.
Yeah.
I'm only doing that because I'm not fat anymore, guys. Don't judge me. I feel sexy.
Was I supposed to pay for this?
We support you, Brittany, but you're still kind of chubby. We like it. You're thick.
Taco's like, what did I miss?
What I miss?
Did you blank out?
Bro, I was just getting sexy for you. Just don't worry about it.
He got a nosebleed and passed out.
It's like the Master Roshi just...
He topped your stream with the drinking. No.
Not even drunk. I just like doing dumb shit because it's funny to me. So I'm sorry if I offended people. What the fuck? I just can't. Give me a second. Don't end it. Just go on for a second. I need a moment. I need a moment, guys.
Oh God, I can't even breathe.
What is happening right now?
It's never boring here on Otaku Tuesday.
Is this real life?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and come back every week.
Hit that bell to get the notification.
It's all worth it just because you finally say it. Like, you hit that up and did that. I don't even have to promote you anymore. I'm loving it.
Oh, wow.
I feel more sexually awake now that I'm not fat. I just feel sexy. Don't judge me.
Mark's like, what am I?
I like that. I'm still chubby, but you know, whatever's.
Me and Steph.
What is Steph say?
Did you put the little emoji that does this? It's bewitching hour.
I'm just saying, you can DM me. It's cool.
It's like,
I'm gonna hide for a minute. I also have no shame. It takes a lot to shame me, so thanks, guys. I have no shame. I don't give a shit. Have you seen the shit I do on YouTube, Instagram? Because I think it's funny. The other night when I was bored, it was just like, because I was pissed because my brother and his girlfriend were busy doing the thing. I was just like, I'm gonna start OnlyFans. I'm tired of working. It's because I learned how to tie a tie. You guys don't understand my comedy. I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom.
Mercury might be in retrograde. I like that.
oh God.
It's a heavy brawny day, okay? Don't judge me. Put that shit in sideways.
No shame.
Oh,
don't, Otaku, don't. He's gonna come back.
Actually, are we gonna go there or no? Like,
don't Bogdera.
I'm feeling good. I'm not fucked up enough, but you can see in my cheeks I'm a mix, so it's just I get blushed when I'm like a little buzzed.
I was wondering why. That's why the screen went. I was like, is his face turning red? Is that why?
A little bit. So anyways, I used to podcast all the time, just getting blackout drunk with my buddies, shooting the shit for like 9 hours about comics. Sorry, I'm ugly. It happens. I'm just trying to feel sexy. But so I forgot we were recording, right? And I stood up and I was like, yo, I gotta go take a piss. I'll be real quick. Like, I'll be back. I was in my boxers. Do you know how embarrassed because you forget, like, from the waist down, it doesn't. I could be wearing a dress. I could be wearing nothing, but like, I was just in my that's why I make sure I at least wear pajama pants or something to feel comfortable. I chill in my boxers all the time. I don't give a fuck. But I stood up and they're like, whoa. And I'm like, fuck all y'all. It's so embarrassing. But I did to myself, so.
It's like you forgot to hit the stop cam button.
Well, that was before StreamYard. This was like Google Plus, Google Hangouts days. So you had no choice. You just got up and did your thing. I'm sorry, ladies. I feel horrible. Sorry, viewers. I'm just the personal Nick is coming out just a little bit, and this is tame Nick. So yo, Otaku, I appreciate it. That's my own stream. You coming on or what? What's up? Like you want to see banana hammocks? Like, let's make that money. It's like naked yoga. It's cool if you're doing yoga, right?
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. I don't like me naked. I puke.
Oh God, I can't breathe anymore. So Mark, do you have any videos coming up?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. We got sidetracked.
Getting a big package from Right Stuff probably sometime this week, so maybe I'll do an unboxing. I don't know.
Okay.
You
When I
said
say
big package.
I meant like 15 volumes, and no, I did not mean that kind.
Ladies, it's 15 volumes wide.
Wow.
This is for the audio listeners later, just like bored because I will drive and do fucking. I will drive my car and I love long form content, and so I'll listen to podcasts and it's like if someone fucks with you and be like, "Hello, listen, this is ASMR. Enjoy." Unless you're listening to this shit with headphones and you're listening to your TV, it's gay. But it's stupid. I'm canceled now. Never mind. Anyways,
wow.
I mean, you grew up in the 90s, right?
We did, yes. That was a joke. And I also say the R word and other horrible, horrible things. I've been trying to curb myself, so I'm sorry. I'm slightly buzzed. Sorry, guys.
So Mark might have an unboxing.
I might.
Nick is going to have a Steamship special.
I
video.
do. I will have probably 3 of them. They will be spicy. They'll be cultured. I bought suit shirts.
Spicy.
Why so spicy? I actually have a video. I think it's still on my other Instagram. So my cousin's ex-boyfriend, right? We were drinking like it was 4th of July or some shit, right? He's like, bro. He's like super rowy. I hate him, but whatever. That's why I'm not together. He's a piece of shit. He's like, bro. You want to drink this like pepper pickle juice, whatever, it's spicy? I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, hold on. I just like pound it. I'm like, why so spicy? And he's like, that shit's hilarious. I'm like, no one's gonna watch this. No one watched it. Just saying. I do. I am that idiot that will do shit in real life just in front of people just for the meme.
How was your night after that?
Oh, it's well. I just realized the rest of the night I said some shit and someone contacted me and I was like, yo, nope. Just nope. It was gentleman. I took her on a date, but I was like, nope. We're still friends, but nope. Anyways, all fun and games. Nick is a nice guy. He's not a piece of shit, even though he says dumb things.
Oh man. Well, I'm going to continue my.
I'm sorry, I ruined it. I try to be family friendly, and
I just try to figure out how to bring it back without making it awkward.
No, I'm awkward as fuck. It's cool. This is why I need my own live stream for just the degenerates. I'm just called Well, the whole point of me starting this thing before I actually did YouTube, I did YouTube previously. I did podcasting and like beer reviews and stuff. I made my own logo. I was like, I was like, dude, I like bouncing stuff off other people. I have a good time with the panel of people and just want to do it. Hit up 3 or 4 different people, and then everyone's like, I'm like, I have all the equipment. I'm like, literally, I will send you the equipment. They're like, we don't know. My wife or husband doesn't like it. I'm like, I just want to talk to people and just interact. Just So that's why Carrie. Well, if you guys want to do it, because I'm paying for it now, yeah. But Carrie, like, I remember it was just being you bullshit, and we had a great time for like 3 hours. Like, we just, but I take over people's streams. Like, someone's like, "You want to come on a podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then 4 hours later, I'm like, "Yo, I gotta go do something." They're like, "We had such a good time." I'm like, "I did too, but I want to make my own content, but I'm lazy. Sorry, guys."
Well, if you ever do another live stream, let me be there so I can make sure you don't crash and burn.
Oh, well, the one that I did with me and Otaku, it was trash, but we got Dustin. Dustin had some spicy commentary, and it was funny. But guess what? The body pillows, I'll buy one in New York Comic Con just because I said it would hit 1,000 subs. I buy a body pillow. Sorry, but the shit Dustin was saying is that's what I want. It was hilarious. Otaku's pretty good, but Dustin is me without a filter. And that's me trying to be relevant and thinking of current times. And he said some wild out of pocket shit. And I'm like, I love you, bro. And he's like, I gotta go make my kid like a quesadilla. I'm out. I'm like, you just like hopped out a quesadilla. My clothes is still burning. Oh, baby. That's called gonorrhea. Don't worry about it. I get a shot for it.
Oh my god.
I'll take care of you, bro.
You're too funny. We love having you on.
Wait. I gotta just say this, like, slightly buzzed. You guys know I'm just cranked up to like 210. This is not normal, Nick. This is me fucking around having a good time. I'm a persona. Nick's pretty boring, but Buzz Nick or just Nick being Nick, just joking around. Well, you guys all know me outside of this. It's just having a good time. So please don't get offended if I say something. I'm just fucking around and having a good time.
God, do you mean a Nick live stream or?
Google, it's well, go on YouTube, go It's Drunken Chat, episode 1 to like 95. You can watch me pass out. You can watch me swear, say fucked up shit. But that's filtered in like the 7 to 12 hours that I live stream. I'm a trooper. Just saying. Sorry, guys. I steal streams. I'm sorry. I'm bad. Sorry, guys. I love you. Thank you, guys.
Stream bandit.
Oh.
Canceled. My favorite stream was with you and Kiki. Like, I had a fucking blast. That was the best. Like, we're live, we're not live.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
after,
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
That
I was
was-
trying to watch it. I was
they
like,
were
what
both
happened?
so good because we didn't know we were live and we thought we were live. But Mark, I love you. Carrie, I love you guys. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you. And at some point, I'll have my own stream. And no one's going to watch and it won't be monetized, but I just want to have a good time. That's when you know you've made it. It's not monetized, but like 3,000 people watching, like, we dig your shit, but no one's going to support you. Oh, wait. And someone asked, Heartless. Ooh. My buddy made this for me. Heartless beer reviews. There you go. It's when you got a hype man that can just like make you shit. You're like, yo, can I cop that bootleg you just did for the other podcast? Yeah. And they put up the merch a year later. And you're like, well, I like baseball tee. Okay. So being a fat dude, right? Baseball tees, I'm not a fat dude anymore, but I just like them. They're super comfy. Like they're in between arm's length and
yeah. I like
Anyways.
that arm length too.
they're nice. It's like Kevin Smith with like his hockey jerseys, but no one's got like $100 to spend on a hockey jersey. Like, let's be real. Like, you're irrelevant. You're an old creepy dude. They're like, I had a heart attack. You're like, how many times can you hear this shit, dude? Shut the fuck up. No one wants to see Clerks 3. Fuck you.
We were gonna peep the boxers for a second.
Oh, what? No, I actually don't have boxers on. I was so busy, but normally I have a wide array of boxers. That's on my OnlyFans. Like, you want to see them? Like, we got like T-Rexes, we got like Marvel Comics, we got DC, we got like geek culture.
Steph likes baseball tees too.
Ooh. Well, Steph, should DM me. I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Can we end this?
Yes.
I'm now embarrassed.
Well, guys,
He is turning around.
if you want to check everybody's
DM me. Just
channels
go on
out,
IG and just DM me. I love you, and just DM me.
if
Fuck
you wanna
all
check
you.
everybody's channels out, there's links down below. Follow Nick on Instagram for more fun.
Okay. I normally shit on myself. I'd say don't follow me, but I'm a idiot. I almost said that. I almost said the word. I'm an idiot. I have fun. I think we were live promoting tonight while I was in welding class, and I was just like, hey! I'm like, yeah, I'm doing hot iron worker shit, and I just flip my shit. And I'm like, but watch me, motherfuckers, and just here's the link. I like having fun. I'm all about having fun, and I'm a dum-dum. And
Yep.
that's how I feel right now. Why you gotta be? Never mind.
Why is it so spicy?
Why is so spicy?
So does anybody else have any?
The audio listener only. Thank you, guys.
You just need to click in right in the middle.
Can I just say this? We're Otaku Tuesday, right?
Click.
Yeah.
See you guys next Tuesday. I love y'all.
Next Tuesday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See, I beat Nick to it again.
Hold on.
Ah.
Can you guys do me a favor? Just like, subscribe, and just watch Carrie. Nerdygirlcreates is amazing. I fucking love Mark, but guess what? I'm gonna end it. See y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.